for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to
rumble! Yeah. What's up? It's the boy Coach Malik Williams in the building. We back. New media today, USA Boxing. We back. The old boy's back on the scene, baby. You know what it is, man. We going 7 days this week, man, because we got the fight coming up next week. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I had to let a few incense burn, get some of them demon spirits that's been around. Sometimes, guys, you got to go meditate and get some of the sage. Some of you sisters know what I'm talking about. You go get some of the sage. You know what I mean? Because we are spiritual beings having a physical experience. You know what I mean? You know, I'm a physical being having a human experience, so to speak. You know what I mean? So, and we all are, whether you realize that or not. But that's neither here nor there. That has nothing to do with what's coming up about today's topic as it relates to Sugar Hill. You see what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. Sport of boxing. You know, we back. I had a relaxing day yesterday. Got a chance to get a whole lot of rest. You know what I mean? A whole lot of rest. Whole lot of more. Shout out to Clubber Lane. We got a whole lot of more coming. Whole lot of more. It is what it is. You see what I'm saying? So, again, guys, we had a good fight last week, with Anthony Joshua, and Alexander Usyk. You know, Joshua ended up losing. We know that, in a unanimous decision. Now we have Tyson the Gypsy King Fury versus Wilder, or Wilder versus the Tyson the Gypsy King Fury again. You see what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. I just sit back and just look at the game for what it is, man, and say, hey, I know what's going on. I just had my homie, the big homie, Sheldon Moore, hit me up. And once he hit me up, man, he let me know that he was upset about the WBA rankings as it relates to the sport of boxing. And I told Sheldon, I said, listen, man, the WBA has always been that way, and all of the sanctioning bodies has always been that way. You see what I'm saying? I get it. You know, Tyson Fury's little brother is on there, and it is what it is, but that's neither here nor there. You know, the way the sanctioning bodies work, guys, is if you pay them, you'll pay them, and it is what it is. So you pay them, and they'll be able to move any fighter that you want up and down the rankings. So if anybody can hear me, man, y'all give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you can hear me. Let the old boy know if you can hear me, man. Give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear me. I just want to make sure that my audio is working. It seems like everything is working well. All right, Arlette says she can hear me good. Shout out to the Queen Arlette, man. You know what I mean? We're going to get into this. Today is going to be a damn good day. We'll have a good show today. I can promise you that. Today's going to be a good show. See what I'm saying? So, Thomas Jones can hear me. Shout out to my main man, Thomas Jones. Yeah, man, it is what it is, man. We're going to go ahead and let the notifications go out there, man, on the chitlin circuit. In America, everybody's watching football. Me, I'm not a television watcher, and I really don't watch sports, to be fair. You know, I'm like a boxing guy. I try to catch all of the fights, and I've been away from TV for so long that it's kind of like my routine. So I devour content pretty much on the internet and reading books. And I really don't watch, like the game. So I have my friends call me, hey, man, you watching this game? What's the name playing? And that used to be me back in the day. But now I'm just like, I can't, just not interested. Too much propaganda to me, man. Too much propaganda to me, man. Everything has been politicized, and I hate politics. I just stay away from everything for the most part. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and get into this, man. Let's go ahead. Hey, Shay 4. Yeah, man. The freaks come out at night and in the daytime as well. Shout out to everybody in the UK, man. Shout out to everybody in the UK. Arlette say the Steelers playing at 4. Thank you for letting me know that, Arlette. I had no idea. My team played tonight my team played New England Patriots. My team Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So they play the Patriots in Foxborough. Currently, our defense is ranked number 1,000 in the NFL. We had a terrible defense so far. We had a terrible defense last year, and then some way it came back around. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get into this. So before we get into it, guys, let's go. Shout out to the Queen, Lisa Bales.
The stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy, Rick James?
The old boy had a little something. I had tried some hybrid before I started the show, so hybrid got me kind of like not too high, not too low, just right there. But I'm still kind of hyped. I'm a high energy type guy. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to the Queen, Lisa Bales.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to my main man, Halim, in the building.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Thomas Jones. What's up, brother?
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Nikki. Nikki, what's going on, sis?
Hey, okay.
Shout out to the Queen, Nikki. Bear with me one moment, man. I didn't realize this music was playing in the background. Let me go ahead and pause that. Pause the music. Sorry about that, guys. I'm so on one that I didn't realize the music was playing in the background. little instrumental. But anyways, guys, shout out to Thomas Jones, man.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to the Queen Nikki.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Graham Taylor. What's happening?
Hey, okay.
Shout out to what's going on? Who else we got? Shout out to JT2 Clean. What's going on, fam?
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Meryl Dixon.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to the Queen Arlette once again.
Hey, okay.
Hold on, guys. Bear with. Shout out to Richard Sletsky.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Meryl Dixon.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to the Queen Lisa Bells. What's going on? Kaboom. Yes, sir. So Lisa Bells is in the building. Also, shout out to the Queen Lady Shan. Dundum Season. Bam. In the building.
Hey, okay.
Please subscribe to Lady Shan's YouTube channel. Please subscribe. Shout out to my main man, Big Ronald Finkley.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Thomas Jones. What's going on, fam?
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Charlo, my brother Charlo. What's happening?
Hey, okay.
Shout out to the UK.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to who else we have? Shout out to Bruce Goals in the building.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Boxing Magic. What's going on, fam?
Hey, okay.
Shout out to who else we have, man? I want to make sure I get everybody. I don't want to say the same names. Bruce Gizzos. Oh, shout out to David. Shout out to David Albania.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Charles Stevens in the building.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Muhammad Ali.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Mr. T in the building, my brother.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to who else we have? Shout out to Egg Shake Forum. What's happening?
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Joe B.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to my brother Bonatti right here in Miami in the MIA.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to let's see who else we have. Shout out to who else we have, guys? Shout out to the boxing pound for pound, Jack. What's going on, bro?
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Scott CKG.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Knot in the building.
Hey,
Big Knot.
okay.
Shout out to Bacon and Eggs.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Ed Burton.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Lennox Was Best.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to the Outlaw Pugilist.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to the my main man Shelton Moore, my co-host.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Darnell Bratton. What's going on, fam?
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Uwapo. What the link read?
Hey, okay.
I think we shout out to Opender. Opender, what's going on, bro?
Hey, okay.
Shout out to who else we have? Shout out to 702 Man Cave.
Hey, okay.
This office is my man cave.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to I think that's everybody. I think we got everybody right now. And then YouTube gonna send everything out and let everybody know what's happening. Shout out to Javon Soto.
Hey, okay.
Sorry about that, guys. Shout out to I Am Dave. What's going on, bro?
Hey, okay.
Coon Slayer returns. What's going on, fam? He say Bomb Squad Fury will get Spilkert. Okay. Fury gonna get Spilkert. Okay. Shout out to Bomb Squad.
Hey, okay.
In the building.
To this day,
Shout out to Bomb Squad in the building.
to this day.
It is what it is. Let's get into this, guys. Let's get into this. So now, shout out to Michael Doyle.
Hey, okay.
Now, and shout out to Paul Evans and shout out to Ava as well.
Hey, okay.
Now, if you guys didn't know, if you was hiding under the rock, shout out to Rod Rip Shows in the building. Rod Rip Shows, what's happening, bro?
Hey, okay.
Now, there's been a lot of little promo on the internet going on, you know, with this Tyson Fury Wilder fight. I haven't really seen anything big or major about it, but to be fair, I don't watch TV, so to be fair, if it is, I haven't seen it. All I know is when I go to my barbershops and go out through the streets of my city, you know, I don't, you know, people are excited about football, of course, but I don't hear nothing about yada, 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 yada. But that's neither here nor there. Shout out to Leonard Ham. Shout out to Ice Ben.
Hey, okay.
And let's get into this. So now, you know, Sugar Hill, you know, he's a man of a few words. He really don't talk that much, you know, for the. So I was shocked to see an interview that he gave to BT Sports, right? And if you've been watching any of anything that Malik Scott says that Wilder's going to knock Tyson Fury out within 5 rounds. This is what he says, right? And you haven't heard anything from Sugar Hill. I do have the link in the description below that you guys can check out the interview. Sugar Hill says that Fury is going to knock Deontay Wilder out. So this is what both sides supposed to say. If you Deontay Wilder's trainer Malik Scott, you are supposed to say your fight is going to knock out Fury. If you are Javon Sugar Hill on Fury's side, you are supposed to say that your fight is going to knock out Deontay Wilder. And it's a possibility he could have knocked him out or really got him out of there if the towel wasn't thrown in. So I'm kind of, you know, so if the towel wasn't thrown in, who knows what would have happened? You know what I mean? The referee probably would have stopped the fight, especially when you see a man take a beating like that. But that's neither here nor there. Now, You know, there's an old saying. Once you punch a bully in the mouth hard enough, he will retreat. You know, there's this mystique that's been going on about Wilder. He's the bully of the heavyweight division, and he walks around and people are terrified and shaking like booty meat when they see him and hear his name, when he wears his costume and stuff like that. That's neither here nor there, right? And that's exactly how the fight played out. This is pretty much what Sugar Hill is saying, right? On October the 9th, on October the 9th, Tyson Fury knocked Deontay Wilder out. That's how it's going down. This is what Tyson Fury's trainer, Sugar Hill Steward, said in a BT Sports interview yesterday. I think it was yesterday or a couple of days ago, right? This is what he said in a BT Sports interview a couple of days ago. I do have the link in the description below, right? So what do you guys, this is what it is. This is what it is. This is what he said, right? So I just want to know, guys, like, he's supposed to say this, to be honest with you. He's supposed to say this. He's supposed to say that his fighter is going to do A, B, C, and D. You know what I mean? It was a really, really good interview. He said that when he first got a hold of Tyson Fury, you know what I mean, that Tyson Fury was very, very willing and able to learn any and everything that he wanted to teach him. He said that this wasn't the first time that he's ever worked with Fury, but as it relates to the Wilder fight, he said that he was hired. That's when he first started back working with Fury, leading up to the second fight. As you know, Fury got rid of Ben Davison and all of those guys, the nice and friendly guys. He got rid of those nice and friendly guys, and he had to get with one of them killers over here in the United States, Javon Sugar Hill, and he just showed him, look here, man, you got the skills to pay the bills, but bro, this is what you got to do. He said that Tyson Fury did not fight hard. He said he wanted Fury to fight hard. He wanted Fury to not fight hard, fight strong. He said Fury did good in the first fight with Wilder, but he didn't fight strong in the first fight with Wilder. He did not fight strong. In the second fight, he fought strong. He got caught with that right hand about 3 times. He ate it. And then he came back and he was punching through his target. First fight, he was dancing around, flicking the jab. This fight, he was throwing the jab with conviction. To me, that was the two differences in the fight. Outside of the conspiracy theories, when you look in between the lines, the difference in the fight was one fight, the guy was fighting on the back foot, trying to duck and dodge. The second fight, he said, the hell with that back foot stuff. We going forward, full steam ahead, and I'm going to stick this jab in his goddamn face to come back with my right hand, and we going to see what it do. That's the difference. So, as I said before, many podcasts, many episodes before, I said that, brother, if you fight a man on the back foot, your punches are not going to be as hard or effective as it is if you fight someone on the front foot. So if I punch you going backwards, of course my punches are not going to sting as much. But if I fight you being front foot dominant, that punch is going to feel totally different. But you know, you got a lot of fanboys and stuff like that. They don't understand that because they just started watching boxing 2-3 years ago. Maybe even 5 years ago. So you can't tell a fanboy nothing. A fanboy knows nothing about the sport of boxing, and the casuals really don't know too much about the sport. So they don't understand that. You know what I mean? A lot of personality worshiping going on, and that's fine. That's fine. It is what it is. It's par for the course. This is where we at. I had a guy tell me, he say, listen, man, he say, coach, boxing has changed. You need to change with the times. I say, no, sir, boxing has not changed. Boxing is the same. The only thing that changed is the fans. You have more casuals and fanboys in the sport of boxing now. And that's what not in the sport of boxing. I take that back. You have more casuals and fanboys on the internet as it relates to the sport of boxing, right? The diehard, the boxing fans are still there, but it's the casuals and the fanboys are on the internet, and they feel like that their worldview of who their fighter is or how boxing is represents everybody else in the sport of boxing, and it doesn't. It just represents the view of that particular YouTube channel that you follow, or the multitude of YouTube channels that you follow, right? So this is what it is. You know what I mean? This is what boxing is all about. No. Do not get it twisted, guys. YouTube does not represent boxing as it relates to the fans. It doesn't. It's so small and minute that it's crazy. You know, a certain YouTube channel or certain YouTube channels or certain crews within YouTube, they only represent their perspective, and everyone who follows them represent their perspective. That's it. They don't represent boxing in its entirety. How I know? Because the ticket sales will show that. How I know? Because you'll see people out in the street in droves constantly talking about this particular guy if you listen to what the people on YouTube say. The people on YouTube say who have certain channels who are fanboys of a certain fighter, they don't know what the hell they're talking about. They caught up in their emotions as it relates to being, you know, you know, fanatical and being emotionally attached to a particular fighter to push a certain narrative. That's what it's all about. You see what I'm saying? So don't let the YouTube subscribers who fool you. Do not let the certain video counts, numbers that certain people get fool you. Trust me, those guys ain't buying no tickets. Those guys are on some, trolling. They go around the internet trolling, doing what they do, but it is what it is, right? So now we had a survey. Right? We had a survey, right? And I asked the question in the survey. Bear with me, guys. I'm fixing to pull it up right now. I asked the question in the survey, guys. Who's going to win? Who do you guys think is going to win this fight? This fight is in 6 days, right? This fight is in 6 days. And, oh, yeah, shout out to my detractors. Shout out to Deontay Wilder's team. He has people on his team who watches my videos every day. Shout out to you, sir. You know who you are. It's a few of you. You know who you are. Shout out to you, though. They literally watch my videos every day. I can't make this up. Anyways, but hey, how you doing? Shout out to you guys. Shout out to you. Anyways, I did a survey, guys. I did a survey, guys. And on my survey, I asked the question. I want to see how many people participated in this poll. All right, 386 people. I want you guys to see this. So, I want you guys to see this. 386 people, right? Wait a minute. Hold on, guys. All right, there we go. There we go. Bam. I want you guys to see this. All right, I got a super chat. I didn't see that. Sorry about that, fam. If I missed a super chat, please forgive me. Shout out to Ricky Torres. What's going on, fam?
Hey, okay.
For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said Jay was joking, laughing at the dressing room before the fight on the second fight. Well, this time used magnifying glass to wear glasses and inspected the gadget style. Yeah. Listen. All I want is this. I just want it to be, again. He says, what he say? Shout out to, that's exactly who I'm talking about. And it's some others too. You hit the nail right on the head, egg shake for him. Sucker. Anyways, shout out to Chick.
Hey, okay.
He said, yo, coach, sup, baby? What's going on, Chick? What's going on, fam? It is what it is. Shout out to my main man, Toon.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that half a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, question, how is it Skip Bayless sits on TV and disrespect Floyd every chance he get, but when Stephen A clowned him for averaging like 2 points per game, he played like he had to make a public apology. Yeah, I do not understand what you're talking about, Toon. Because I don't watch. I haven't watched. I'm not a television watcher, so I don't know what's going on with Stephen A. Smith and you say averaging 2 points a game. I do not know who you're talking about. But anyway, shout out to my brother Toon, man. Salute to you, brother, and be safe out there on that road, man. I used to drive all over the country, man, driving trucks years ago. I used to love to ride through Texas, bro. Texas, and Montana. Texas and Montana. My two favorite. He says on rumors circulating that Ryan Garcia about to fight Gamboa instead of JoJo Diaz. Brother, a whole lot of rumors going on. I told you, listen, hey Keenan, I told you, bro, Ryan Garcia is an Instagram model. I told you that. Listen, bro. Hold on, let me show you something. Let me show you something, Keenan. Bear with me one moment, bro. We're going to get back to the poll. When I say poll, I ain't talking about the stripper poll. I'm talking about this poll that I put up right here, asking everybody who they think going to win this fight. Now, I told you, bro. Ryan Garcia is an Instagram model. I told you that. He's an Instagram model. You guys thought I was just trying to be funny. I'm dead ass serious, though. I'm dead ass. You see what I'm saying? Dead ass serious, bro. This man is an Instagram model. That's all he is, baby. You see what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Let's go on over here. Let's see right here, right? I told you right here. Right? Hold on. Bear with me one moment, guys. Bear with me one moment. This is the video I dropped. And this is the thumbnail for the video. This dude over here to the left is an Instagram model. This where he at now. Devin Haney sitting there looking at this dude crazy, like, what the hell wrong with this guy? Bear with me one moment, guys. Ryan Garcia is an Instagram model now. And this video is called, Will Instagram model Ryan Garcia fight Devin Haney next if he beats Jojo Diaz? Well, if the rumors are correct, he not even going to fight Jojo Diaz. The man is an Instagram model. You see what I'm saying? So it is what it is, baby boy. Now let's get back to this poll. Let's get back to this poll. You see what I'm saying? Let's get back to this poll. Well, let's see what's going on in the chat. Oh, you say nobody remembers Stephen A had to apologize because he clown skipped. He couldn't play basketball. Oh, no, I don't remember that. I don't remember that tune. Kevin said Tyson Fury love handles. Yes, Tyson Fury has love handles. He has all kind of handles. But guess what? Don't let the body shape fool you. You can't, and then you can look at a fighter who may have all the muscles in the world and look like he's a killer, and he get in the ring with somebody who looks the total opposite, and that guy who looked the total opposite beat the brakes off of him. Looks can be deceiving. Looks can be deceiving. Teach, shout out to Teach. He says, I hope Wilder worked on all his flaws. Stamina, hand speed, accuracy, and movement. He was lacking this in both fights. Yeah, he's like that in a lot of his fights. It's not just both fights. He's like that in, He says, sorry, chat. He says, sorry, this chat. I have to vent a bit on Wilder for all the people who threw under the bus. All right. It is what it is. Go ahead and vent, man. Go ahead and vent, man. Let it out. Let it out. He says, love handles cover those body shots. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, for sure. Let's see. Yeah, man, for sure. He says, Con Shinery says, nobody is next. Nobody is the next Ali. We'll never see the likeness of that man again. Nah, man, nah. I mean, I just think that, man, Ali opened up the doors for a lot of people who fight in the day. And his name is just being used, in my opinion, is crazy. When you got trainers, I can never, from a trainer standpoint, I can never like any trainer who says their fighter is 10 times better than some. I mean, especially the fighter who turned trainer when he know this some bullshit. If I'm a fighter, I had to check him right away. But that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. You know what I mean? That's just how I feel about it personally. He said after the first fight, Deontay himself admitted he resorts to trying to knock people out. Wayne, wrong game plan. I guess he said one game plan goes out of the window in most of his fights. Yeah. For the most part. Shout out to my brother Sporting Icons in the building.
Hey, okay.
Salute the Sporting Icons, man. Salute the Sporting Icons. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the like button, man. That was the first thing I was supposed to have said. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the like button. Really though. Do that for the old boy. You see what I'm saying? So now let's get into this. Let's get into this. Now, the poll right here says, now as you can see, guys, we had 386 people participate in this poll. Out of 386 people, 49%, the question was, who's going to win October the 9th between Wilder and Fury? And the options were 5 options. Fury will win by what? A knockout again. Wilder will win by knockout. 32% said Wilder will win by knockout. 49% says Fury will win by knockout. Now I say Fury will win by knockout again because I just want to know something, right? People said, when Joshua lost to Andrew Ruiz, they said, well, he got knocked out by Andrew Ruiz. No, he didn't. It was a TKO stoppage. Knocked out is when you got put to sleep and they wave it off or they count you out and that's it. You don't get back up. You got knocked out. That's knocked out. TKO stoppage is different. Fury got a TKO stoppage of Wilder. They threw the towel in. Truth be told, referee was going to stop the fight anyways. Truth be told, right? That's neither here nor there. But I put that in there anyways. Say 30 to 49% say Fury knock Wilder out again or just stop him, right? Wilder will win by knockout. But then it's interesting. When you go down to the rest, it says the fight will be a draw. Only 2% said the fight will be a draw. 1% said Wilder will win by decision. So 91% said Wilder will win by decision. So 99% of the people believe if this fight go 12 rounds, Wilder don't stand a chance in hell and win getting a decision. The poll is still up, guys. So, and then 16% said Fury will win by decision. So most people believe that either Fury or Wilder is going to knock each other out. Most people believe that. Most people believe that this fight is not going the distance. He say T says I didn't vote, but I got Wilder by knockout. His confidence is sky high. Okay. His confidence is sky high. Tyson Fury's confidence is sky high. You got two fighters who confidence is sky high. Fury has been doing the same. So based on this, and the truth be told, Wilder confidence was sky high in the second fight, and Wilder confidence was sky high in the first fight. Truth be told, this is facts. I had a receipts. When you look at the video, the press conferences, he was hyped up in the first fight. In the second fight, he guaranteed he was going to knock Fury out. He said he was healthy. There was nothing wrong with him. He going to get him out of there. I got the receipts. I have all the receipts of the press conference. And this public information is right there on YouTube. So he was hyped up, you know. So I don't know what you can take out of him being hyped up when he was hyped up in the first fight and the second fight. You know what I mean? Like, what make this hyped up version more convincing than the first two? You see what I'm saying? And I rooted for him. I mean, I betted on him. We had a friendly bet. We didn't bet no money, but I betted on him in the first fight or the second fight. I didn't think Tyson Fury stood a chance in hell. Myself. I fell for this dude with fat and bad body. He was 700 pounds. He just coming off the crack pipe in the first fight. And then in the second fight, I say, shit, man, Wilder. When I heard that, when I saw that to this day, I was like, oh, boy, when I saw that to this day, I was like, oh yeah, it's finna be on and popping. It's fixing to be on and popping. That to this day, with Radio Raheem, bruh, on Seconds Out, bruh, that had me hyped, bruh. I would listen. Hey, bro, that had me hyped, bruh. That had me hyped. You see what I'm saying? He says Fury coming in like Bane from Batman. He look big too. Merle Dixon say Malik been mimicking Fury since the first fight. I mean, Malik been there forever. He can mimic all he wants. You know what I mean? But mimicking and the real deal is, is two different things. Malik Scott mimicking Fury. I can't really put anything too much stock into that for the simple fact that Malik Scott was a D-class fighter when he was a fighter. How can a D-class fighter mimic a apex predator or a top tier fighter? You see what I'm saying? So, but we'll see what Malik Scott does as a trainer. We'll see how it works out. I think Malik Scott is mostly working on the psychology of Wilder, but that's neither here nor there. Damn all of that. Saturday's going down like the Titanic. Saturday is going down like the Titanic. Deontay Wilder's head excuse maker says, my client will be twerking to the ring while trying to impregnate himself and win by twerk KO. boy. He says, a solid punch to the jaw is a confidence killer, though. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is. So, we're going to see what's up. We're going to say what's up. Coon Slayer said that brother Wilder stay on code. I don't know what the code is. I've been in the Nation of Islam for 25 years. My mother was the Black Panther. And this code that these people talking about, I don't know what the hell that is. The code I was on is totally different to what these fake revolutionaries talking about right now. But I don't know what code that is, to be honest with you, bro. To this day, I have not received the definition of what code is. And you don't get no more pro-black than I was. You know what I mean? I still got I told you guys, I still got all my general orders, my English C lessons, all of my lessons. I got Dr. Francis Crest Wellsing over there. I have Neely Fuller over there. I have John Henry Clark over there. I have Dr. Ben. Shit, I got what's my brother name? Claude Anderson. I got Jabril Muhammad, Elijah Muhammad. Bro, I got them all. Studied them all. Out of Moss, I'm a 47 lieutenant. So when these guys talk about code, bro, trust me, that ain't the code. But that's neither here nor there. You see what I'm saying? So, these guys got a new code going on. It ain't got nothing to do with black people, though. Nothing. I can tell you that right now. Shit ain't got nothing to do with black people. It got to do with getting behind one particular nigga. That's it. You know what I mean? But anyways, that's neither here nor there. I've been saying Malik going to throw the towel. Now, Malik ain't throwing no towel in. Somebody has to die in this ring. Unfortunately. I don't want no ref to stop anything. I don't want none of that. Somebody got to die in this ring today. And that is what it is. Whoever wants to go out on their shield, let them go out on their shield. Don't stop a goddamn thing. He say, but Malik ain't punching him in the head. No, Malik not. Malik not, right? But anyways, this gonna be a good fight. As I said before, Malik Scott is guaranteeing that Wilder knocks out Tyson Fury. Sugar Hill is guaranteeing that Fury is gonna knock out Deontay Wilder. He said exactly, Malik isn't bringing anything new. Fury is stopping him. Yeah. He said, what happens after October the 9th? And what happens after October the 9th, somebody going to be on suicide watch. It might be a mass suicide. You can guess who it is, who it will be. I'll let y'all figure that out. He says, Malik would need to wipe the blood off the towel again. October the 9th is the fight. October the 10th or the night of the fight, it might be mass suicides going on. Hate to say it, but I feel that way. He said, Wilder's a revamped fighter. And I'm ready to see what happens this upcoming weekend. Wilder for the win. Decision or KO. Taylor, okay. He said decision or KO. So Taylor believes if it goes 12 rounds that he can get a decision. Outboxing. Yeah, I don't see Wilder myself outboxing Fury. He's gonna have to knock him out. He said, what about Malcolm X? Because, yeah, I got Malcolm X, autobiography of Malcolm X. I had it. DeMarcus said, you need to start taking calls on your show. Yeah, I am. I can take calls right now. I just got to set up a number. I got to set up a number because I don't want nobody having my, I can take calls right now, though. I can do that. You see what I'm saying? Dr. Mofongo, he said that if Malik Scott actually ends up stopping it, that post-fight interview and press conference. No. There's no stopping. No stopping from the corner of the referees. Somebody has to die. Alphabet Boys got chitterlings and deep back Wood Brothers and hate for real black people. Yeah. He says no way Fury would dance for 12 rounds. Fury ain't dancing. That dancing Fury is over with. Not with Sugar Hill. Fury that dancing Fury. You can forget about that. You 6'9", 275 pounds. You don't need to be dancing. And Wilder ain't gonna dance neither. You know what I mean? I don't see Wilder. I guess Wilder gonna come forward. He gonna come forward and try to do those, slip the jab. Okay, throw to the body. Bam. He gonna try to do the stuff that they've been showing on Instagram or whatever they have not been showing. That's what they're gonna do. Well, or whatever they have not been showing. You see what I'm saying? Read Frederick Douglass. Yes, I have Frederick Douglass over there. I have Frederick Douglass. I have bro, I got an extensive library over here, bro. Again, it ain't a nigga on the internet in the boxing community that's more pro-black than me. Haven't read the books I've read, haven't studied the stuff that I've studied, haven't lived the life that I live. We was actually in the communities when black on black crime was at its highest, in certain communities in Miami and throughout St. Petersburg and Tampa and even Atlanta. You know what I mean? And we used to have to go into these neighborhoods and do security without firearms and brought the crime rate down. We did that in the 90s. So, you feel me? So, me like that's why when they come at me, call me coon, Uncle Tom, sell out, I laugh at that shit because I'm so far from that. The historical Uncle Tom, yes. The Hollywood version of Uncle Tom, no. That's why I laugh at that. Shout out to everybody on Facebook who's watching, and shout out to everybody on Twitter that's watching. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro, that's all I do read. I'm an avid reader. And I would annihilate any nigga on YouTube when it comes in boxing, in the boxing arena, who want to talk anything dealing with the black stuff. Your code, the black stuff, all that. I eat them alive. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. Eat them alive. Easy. But anyways, here you go, baby.
To this day.
Yeah, man. So, me personally, I'm gonna be honest with you. The element of surprise will be Malik Scott, but the reason why he's not an element of surprise because he's been in Deontay Wilder's corner for a while. He's been walking Wilder to the ring in quite a few of his fights. So he's been there. To be honest with you. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. And also, man, you can grab the merch as well. New Media Today USA Boxing.store. Go grab the merch as well. You can see I'm wearing my long sleeve shirt today. It is what it is. Yeah, man. Let me go ahead and sit back. Let the old boy sit back, pull the chair up, sit back. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Who else we got here, man? Who else we got here? Shout out to Ricky Torres. What's going on, fam?
Hey, okay.
For dropping that $2. Bam! Super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Ricky says, twerking Deontay used like 10 excuses. I laughed. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. So this gonna be a good fight either way it goes, while it lasts. You know, I think that everybody's going to try to execute the game plan. Me personally, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Based on, as a matter of fact, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this, guys. Let's do this. Let's do this. Sorry about that. Let's do this. I want you guys to hear this. Let's hear what Sugar Hill got to say. Sugar Hill DJs. Hi. Y'all don't know nothing about that, man. That's Uncle Al. R.I.P. to Uncle Al, man. Well-known DJ down here in Miami. From Liberty City. He was from I want to say he was from Scott Projects, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Let me let you guys hear this. Let you guys hear this. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna do that for you. The old boy gonna do that for you. I'm gonna let you guys hear this right quick. Hear what Sugar Hill said, just because y'all didn't hear what Sugar Hill said. Here goes Sugar Hill over here. This is the interview right here, guys, with Sugar Hill. He said, Coach, your opinion. He said, yo, Coach, in your opinion, who has the better, who was better in defense, B-Hop or Lights Out Tony? Oh, James Tony. James Tony was more slicker. B-Hop used to smother. You know what? Both of them was good defensively, but to be honest with you, my favorite was James Tony. I'm going to say James Tony all day. He was real slick, bro. Real slick. Real slick. Real slick, fam. That's just my opinion, though. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Graham Taylor, shout out to Graham Taylor.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He say twerk squad. Okay. The Joker says, people talking about Wilder's improvements, but nobody talks about how Fury had only been training Crunk style for 6 weeks before the Wilder rematch, expecting the big improvements for Fury too. Yeah. The reason why no one is talking about Fury's improvements, because, you know, there's been so much stuff going on said and yada, 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 yada. But you make a valid point. He's only going to get better. He's only has gotten better. The main thing is with Fury is he doesn't fear Deontay Wilder. He's not afraid of him. He don't tasted his punch in the first fight, got up. He ate his punches in the second fight, ran through him and got him stopped. So he's not afraid. When you're fighting someone who has a bully mentality, you see what I'm saying? The first thing you do to the bully, how the bully controls you. He controls you with fear and intimidation. Once that person is not afraid of the bully anymore, once you're not afraid of the bully anymore, you're not intimidated anymore, guess what? You don't won 85% of the battle. You don't won 85% of the battle. He says, can Fury KO Wilder under 7? I don't know. I don't know who can do what. All I know is we're going to find out October the 9th. And you guys know I don't have a dog in the fight. I'm not a fan of Fury. You know, I love I love Tyson Fury. I love the way he boxes. That man is a monster. And to me, he's the number one heavyweight in boxing. Period. In my opinion. He's number one, in my opinion. Whether you agree with it or not is irrelevant. Keyword, it's my opinion. He's undefeated. You know, I know Usyk. I know we got Usyk there, but for me, it's Fury. And I'm not even a fan of Fury, right? The hardest puncher currently in the heavyweight division, based on his resume in the fighters that he's fought, is Wilder. But he ran up on a fighter who he couldn't knock out. And that's Tyson Fury. So he said, Coach, who do you think is a good sparring partner for Wilder to prepare for Fury? I have no idea. Damien says, you're pretty confident, Coach. Yes, I am. I'm a very confident man because I'm a learned man. I was trained by some of the best. In this stuff. To be honest with you. He says Boston Ego was talking about putting hands on you. Yeah. Tell him I said good luck with that. I will be at the fight soon. So whoever got a problem, they're gonna have ample opportunity to address me. He said, Coach, who do you think is a good sparring partner for Wilder? But I don't travel alone. I'm gonna be deep. So whatever smoke they want, we can handle it when they see me. If he said that, if that's what he wants, so be it. Tell him I said good luck with that. Hope it work out for him. He said Wilder getting smashed again. LDBC, EFG, HIJK, LMNOP. Yeah. Let's see. What else we got? Who else we got? Javon Soto says, against training for Fury, I'd say Frank Sanchez Cuban has been. Yeah, I don't know, bro. To be honest, like these sparring partners, I really don't know. You see what I'm saying? Because it's all about how good the sparring partner is. Sometimes you bring sparring partners in, and sometimes you bring sparring partners in, and these sparring partners, they're told, hey, take it easy on the champ. Don't hit him too hard. Don't do this and do that. You know what I mean? Don't do this and do that. Yada, yada, yada. So we don't know exactly. He says, do you watch Boxing Ego? No, I don't. No, I don't, to be honest with you. He's boring to me. I don't watch him at all, to be honest with you. I don't watch nobody on that side of the fence unless somebody send me like a video or something that they want me to cover. Because a lot of my topics, a lot of my shows I do, guys, it's a lot of people. And you guys know who you are in the chat who be sending me stuff on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram at Coach Malachi Williams. At Coach Malachi Williams. I get a lot of stuff on videos in my DM, and I may check it out and they ask me to cover certain things. And I'll cover it if I think it's relevant. You know what I mean? So I respect anyone with their own honest point of view. Yeah, you got to see the thing with me is yeah, I don't worry about, I'm comfortable in my own skin. So when you're comfortable in your own skin, you don't worry about what and who say what. He said, Coach, you are wrong. Wilder's resume doesn't prove he's the strongest puncher. You are bugging out. No. What I'm saying is just based on who he fought, they would say that he's the hardest puncher in the division. I'm not saying I agree with that. I'm just saying that's what they say, Arlette. They say he's the hardest puncher in the division. And if you listen to his fans, they say he's the hardest puncher in the history of the heavyweight division. Now, of course, when you go to that, my next question is, okay, when you say something like that, my next question is, okay, based on what? What are you basing that on? Well, he knocked out Arthur Spilker. Okay, who was Arthur Spilker? Well, he knocked out King Kong Ortiz. Okay, who was King Kong Ortiz? So when I, when you're telling me that, I can break it down. I can shoot a whole video based on, and it's so easy for me. It's so easy for me to do it. You see what I'm saying? So it's easy. I'm not saying I agree with it, but that's kind of like been the consensus. This is what boxing pundits say online, Arlette, and in the media. So it is what it is, I'm not saying, you have to agree with it. I damn sure don't agree with it, but it is what it is. Dun Dada say, LDBC Killer, what's up, my guy? What's up with your fam?
Hey, okay.
Ronald Finkley says, if jokers believe Fury is in training, they are not understanding what champs do to defend. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Sugar Hill DJs, he say Sugar Hill should get more praise for how he trained Fury in 6 weeks. Told me about, let's say, damn. Is that Coach's word? Look. Yeah, I'm shaking in my boots right now. I'm shaking in my boots right now. Shaking in my boots right now. But anyways, yeah, man. But anyways, let's see what Sugar Hill has to say. Let's see what Sugar Hill has to say. Here you guys go.
The values of the Sutton Law Firm are about.
Shout out to BT Sports. BT Sports did the interview for Sugar Hill. So I want you guys to hear it. That's the picture right there, right? So I want you guys to hear it. So here what Sugar Hill is.
When I started working with Tyson, this for the second Deontay Wilder fight, it wasn't the first time that I worked with Tyson. So when I started working with Tyson, this for the second Deontay Wilder fight, it wasn't the first time that I worked with Tyson. So we're pretty familiar with each other, but the first time that we worked together on this kind of a level, And his mentality was just is off the charts. It's very unusual than anybody that I've ever trained, because he's an elite athlete, world champion, undefeated at the top of the game, and he dropped everything to learn what I was teaching him. So that's something that's very, very rarely done. And I take my hat off to him, and I appreciate him being the way he was for that time, and still is. But it just makes training and teaching.
So basically, he just basically saying that, hey man, when he got with Fury, he's worked with Fury before in the past, right? It's not his first time working with him. But when he officially started working with him as in preparation for Wilder, he said he started working with him right before the Deontay Wilder fight. Right when, so that was the first time he worked with them. That was the first time he worked with them. You see what I'm saying? So, so that's the first time he worked with Fury. And he said Fury dropped everything because Fury knew that he needed something different, right? Fury knew he needed something different. The simple fact that Tyson Fury trained with Sugar Hill for 6 weeks and they put together a game plan. They put together a game plan in 6 weeks to beat Deontay Wilder is amazing. It's in 6 weeks, you put this game plan in there. So Sugar Hill is just saying that, Fury wanted to learn more. He wanted to get better. He wanted to stop Wilder, and they put together a game plan that was specifically tailored to do what it did. You see what I'm saying? Irregardless of all of the conspiracies out there. In regardless of all the conspiracy theories out there, they sound like Trump supporters. Trump won an election. You feel me? So it's like all the conspiracies out there. He said the crunk is an institution. Manny Stewart laid down the gauntlet. Yeah. Emmanuel Stewart did that though. He said, win face to face. Yeah, Emmanuel Stewart did all that though. Emmanuel Stewart did all that though.
A lot more enjoyable than just somebody fighting the system, I guess, or fighting what they want. So he was very open, and it was an easy transition. It was smooth. I just wanted Tyson to box strong. I believe he boxed good in the first fight. He just didn't box strong. So my job and what I wanted him to do was to box strong and to get a knockout.
So you heard what he said. He said he believed that Fury boxed good in the first fight. He just didn't box strong. He said Fury didn't box strong, and he didn't. He was going on his back foot, hat flicking the jab. He wasn't boxing strong. He was doing what Ben Davison told him to do. Passivity. Stay away from, who is that? He said, that's Sugar Hill. That's Sugar Hill talking. That's who they said. This Sugar Hill right here. Sugar Hill DJs. That's Sugar Hill right there. That's who's talking right there, fam. So he was flicking the jab. And I tell people time and time again, dude, if you fight a fighter and he's going backwards and he's fighting on the back foot, those punches are not going to be as hard as someone fighting you on the front foot. Facts. Boxing fans know this and understand this. Casuals and fanboys don't know this. They don't know this, right? Shout out to Lemon Pepper Chitterlings. For dropping that $2 bam super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, when is Wilder going to scream Bomb Squad just once? Yeah, he screamed it already. That's good.
To this day.
That's good. That's good. That's good. He screamed it already. You see what I'm saying? But my thing is this. People talking like, okay, Fury not going to be better. He's going to be better as well. Wilder's going to be way better than the second fight. Fury's going to be way better than the second fight. You know what I'm saying? And I said this time and time again, both fighters are going to be ready. Both of them. October the 9th, we're going to find out who's who and what's what. You see what I'm saying? All I know is this here. Somebody going to be on suicide watch. We're going to find out who it's going to be. You know what I mean? If Wilder improves, shout out to KQ, man. Shout out to the brother, my brother KQ over there with the LDBC. KQ in the build. Shout out to KQ, man. That dude had really good content. Contrary to popular belief, I hate everybody in the LDBC. Contrary to popular belief, I don't. Really don't hate none of them, really, to be fair. I just ain't gonna be on that. I ain't gonna be on their code. I ain't gonna be on their code. I can't do it. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, that's neither here nor there. He says even if Wilder improves, he won't win for the simple fact that he threw Breland under the bus. He is going to know karma is real, and if he finally, is going to be the body that he so dearly wanted on his record. Yeah, listen, bro. They need to just let him fight to the death. As far as I'm concerned, let both men fight to the death. That's what it's gonna be. Somebody is wife gonna be crying that day. Somebody's wife gonna be crying that day. We gonna find out who. Renee Boss, he say, Coach Facts. I like KQ. Yeah, he's a great content. Great content. Yes, I like that brother, man. He said, Coach needs the I am feel sound effect from who said, you feel me? Hey, I got a barber, man. My barber. Shout out to my barber, Denny. He be like, you feel me? You see what I'm saying, homie? You feel me? Sugar Hill, go ahead and finish this right quick.
I didn't want to listen to the judges. I didn't want to take a chance of Tyson Fury getting caught maybe as he did in around, 9 and 12, where he went down, and that caused, the first fight to be a draw. I wanted a very decisive, unargumentative decision, but, a knockout. So I guess I got some of what I wanted.
So what he said that he didn't want, he wanted a knockout. They did not want him to go to the scorecards. He did not want to go to the judges. Basically, he's saying that he did not feel that if a foreigner in Tyson Fury coming over here to America, if he went 12 rounds with an American fighter, he felt like that the foreigner, Tyson Fury, would not get the benefit of the doubt from the judges. They would try to rob him. So he said the only way to stop that from happening, he trained his fighter, Tyson Fury, to stop Deontay Wilder. That's what he's saying. And he did the right thing, because I believe that if you coming from overseas and you fighting an American fighter, you ain't gonna get the benefit of the doubt from the American, from the judges. You're not. And it happens. Because boxing is corrupt like that. So the only way to do it, you got to take it out. You got to take it out of the arm. He said, I ain't got no dog in the race with Fury, but I strongly believe Wilder sparks Fury out in 79 rounds. The Queen Arlette, she say, fight to the death. That is extreme. Hey, Arlette, hear me out. I know it sounds extreme, but remember what Wilder said. I wanted to go out on my shield. I got receipts, interviews where he say, well, if my family's already financially taken care of, so if it's my choice to want to go out on my shield, my family's already taken care of. So whatever happened, it don't matter. They're gonna be taken care of. I got the receipts on that. I played it on the show, Arlette. So if that's what he wants, so be it. Get a man what he wants. That's what he said out of his mouth. As silly as dumb as it sounds, you see what I'm saying? He said, Coach, check out Sugar Hill's Twitter. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to check it out. Scott says, Tyson Fury is a dirty fighter. Yes, he is. He does fight dirty. He's a dirty fighter. But fighting dirty and cheating is two different things. Fighting dirty, put him in the headlock. Lennox Lewis fought dirty. Evander Holyfield fought dirty. Mike Tyson fought dirty. Muhammad Ali fought dirty. Yes. Bernard Hopkins fought dirty. There's a difference between fighting dirty and actually cheating, like putting something in your gloves and stuff like that. There's a big difference in that. She said, I don't like them, but between them, Wilder and Fury, our father, 14 kids, they need them around. Hey, man, but listen, Arlette, as I said before, Queen, this is what Wilder said out of his mouth. So, hey, he's not thinking about his children and wives. He don't feel that way. He don't feel that he needs to be around. He's saying he wants to go out on the shield, and even in death, if that's what he wants, so be it. Be careful what you ask for, though. Be careful what you ask for, because you just might get it.
Hey, okay.
Let's see. Who else we got? ABE says, I was a bit surprised Usyk got the decision in the UK. Yeah, he was so dominant. I was surprised too, though. He said Wilder will win in Vegas. Okay. Same place he lost at. You're going to have to stop him. The brother right here says that Isn't KQ the same one who said Mario Barrios is bigger than the USA than Josh Taylor to support Tank ducking him? You know, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. But you know what? Yeah, I might can agree with that because Mario Barrios is probably more known with a lot of Hispanics in America than Josh Taylor. Didn't nobody really know who he is in the United States. So I can see that, to be fair, MW. To be, as my brothers from the UK would say, to be fair. He said Fury got robbed in the first fight. That's why we need to stop him again, or he would get robbed again. Yeah, he's gonna have to. When you fight somebody in their own backyard, you're gonna have to stop him. He's on Blitz. Blitz Bain says Fury had his time. Wilder needs to take it back. The key word you said is take it. He's gonna have to take it. It's not gonna be given to him. It's not going to be given to him. He had to take it. Rob Davies says that I was surprised Fury got the decision in Germany. You know, in order for you to get a decision, boy, you sure enough have to. Bro, I'm like, it has to be so obvious. You see what I'm saying? It has to be so obvious. You know that they can't rob you. But still, he says, what do you think about Iron Mike calling out Jacob Logan Paul? Mike looking at the bag. When you 54 years old and you got some young whippersnappers in their 20s, Mike looking at the bag. Shit, Mike Tyson and Logan Paul, do you know how much money that's going to be? Mike Tyson has a huge following right now as it is. And Logan Paul is the hottest, Logan and Jake Paul is the hottest things on the internet right now in comeback sports. Bruh, like that's going to be huge. That's going to be $50, $60 million right there. Probably a piece. Serious. ABE says, Coach, do you appreciate the UFC? Yes, I do. I love the UFC. The UFC, they body. They body. The UFC, everything is body. He said, Coach, any comment about T.O. being sued by Thriller for $8 million? Yeah, as a matter of fact, hold on, Arlette, why is T.O. being sued? I have to look more into that because there's so much stuff going on, Arlette, about that. Why is T.O. being sued, though? I thought that, what the dude named, Arlette, Cambosis was the one that was filing a petition with his legal team to the IBF. Why is T.O. being sued? You see what I'm saying? And what's the status of that fight anyways? What's the status of that fight? He say, Chain with Ice says, fighters need to have the mentality to go out in there on their shield. That's why a trainer's job is to throw in the towel in before that happens. I tell you what, if I'm a trainer, if I'm training a fighter, and I have a fighter like a Deontay Wilder that tell me, no matter what, don't throw the towel in, I ain't throwing shit in. Your wife gonna be like, why you ain't throw the towel in? You saw him getting killed. I say, you know what? Your man said that this is what he wanted. I respected his wishes. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna respect his wishes, and I'm gonna sleep good at night. That night, Deontay Wilder. But I'm not like the other trainers. The other trainers, they love and care about their fighters. Me, I'm gonna be like, hey man, listen, is that what you want? So be it. Just put it in. Give it. I'm gonna say, give it to me in writing, though. Say it in front of everybody who's here, and give it to me in writing, so my conscience is clear. That's what I would do. Deontay said he wants a body on his record. Is he thinking about the other guy's wife? No, he's not thinking about the other guy's wife and children. You hit the nail right on the head, Toby Bartlett. He's not thinking about the other guy's wife and children. That's a valid point. He's not thinking about the other guy's wife and children. You make a valid point right there. He said, Tyson needs money for Young. He's trust fund. Young He's trust fund. Let's say the fight got canceled. Okay. Well, we saw that coming anyways. But why is T.O. being sued for the fight being canceled? You see what I'm saying? All that. Why is T.O. being sued, though? Was T.O. the reason why the fight was canceled? No, Fury gloves look worn out before the fight started. Yeah, he used horsehair gloves. Why is and guess what? So Teofimo Lopez, I guess he looking crazy now. I went to Triller, thought I was gonna make $6 million. They really appreciate me. Come to find out, he ain't getting nothing. Now he got to come right back to Bob. It is what it is. It's a dirty game, baby. It's a dirty game. He said, yeah, I think Fight Hype reported Triller was suing Tio. I don't understand why they suing Tio, though. He said Teofimo being sued for catching COVID, I think, Coach. Wow. Triller is suing Tio, the IBF, and Cambosis. The fight is off. Okay. Okay, I guess we'll talk about that tomorrow. So anyway, let's finish hearing what Sugar Hill had to say.
Shot. Oh, right hand down the middle.
Towels in,
The towel in. They've thrown the towel in. The fight's all over.
Me and Tyson about the game plan for the fight. He told me he wanted to beat him. And for me, it was like, okay, I can do that, but how about let's do it this way? And it was like a, knockout. It was because I know what Tyson can do. I know what he was capable of. I know his mental makeup. And, like I said, me and him get along very well. So me teaching him was never a problem in the past. And it wasn't a problem going into that second fight with Deontay Wilder. And I just told him the game plan. And when I got done telling him how I saw the fight and what he should do to win that fight and get a knockout, all he said was, yeah.
So basically what he's saying is Tyson Fury was very, very happy, about the game plan that Sugar Hill put together for him, because they knew that was going to be what it was going to take in order to get Wilder out of there. Game plan worked to perfection. So it said Con Charlery says, because this is Triller not. Yeah. William Posey said Mike Tyson smart fighting Jake Paul. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's for the bag. For the bag, it is what it is. These guys are prize fighters. And Mike Tyson Mike Tyson is doing real well for himself financially. He doesn't have nowhere near the money that he had back in the day. He's doing very well for himself financially. And guess what, man? To fight Jake Paul to get that bag out, yeah, for sure. He said Triller wants to get out of giving Lopez and Cambosis their security money by suing the IBF. It's going to backfire. Yeah. Teach says Triller's doing everything possible to get out of that fight. It's T.O.'s fault. He said, Coach, I appreciate the UFC too. I like the art of fighting dominant position. It's physical chess. Yeah, man. And the thing is with UFC, you're gonna get the fights. Scott says, new media today, USA Boxing, check your mods. They putting people in timeout. Get rid of them. They suck. If my moderators put anybody in timeout, and I trust my moderators. It's either because you might have said something racist or something like that, or you trolling. If you're trolling, they're gonna put you on timeout. So if you're trolling, you're gonna get put on timeout. It's as simple as that. That's what the mods are going to do. I have good moderators. I'm not they Gucci. Let's see. He says, honestly, I am at the point where I don't even care about T.O. versus Campos. Yeah, I don't either. I've been left at. I've been left. I'm out of the Teofimo Lopez Cambosis business. I'm out of Teofimo Cambosis business. To be honest with you, I'm just tired of. Coon Slayer says Sugar Hill says to Fury, the game plan will be to cheat. Fury responds, yeah. Okay. Scott says unsubscribe. Holla at you, Scott. I promise you, I would not miss you. Bye, Felicia. He unsubscribed. Shit, you could have kept that to yourself. One monkey don't stop no show. But anyways, we holla at you. As a matter of fact, you unsubscribe. This is what we gonna do. We gonna make sure that you don't never come back again. We gonna block you. So once we block you, then you ain't never got to worry about coming over here doing any of that. Okay? There you go, brother. I'm doing that for you to help you out. Anyways. Go ahead and block him so he ain't got to worry about dealing with the stress of dealing with New Media Today USA Boxing. But anyway, Mr. T says, Triller finna get tossed into the abyss. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't get it. Like, Triller need to leave boxing alone. Teofimo Lopez miscalculated by going to thinking I'm gonna go with Triller, and then he went all on Twitter. I had the receipts. I went on his Twitter account, and he had a whole bunch of stuff up there praising Triller and being excited about it, and he didn't get the money that he thought he was going to get. So whatever momentum that Teofimo had coming off of the beating Vasily Lomachenko, that momentum is dead. He's irrelevant right now, to be honest with you. He said the 16 black Meccas. He said they're gonna get Fury hurt, making him think he has a chance without his magic gloves. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. He said he's gonna get him hurt. Shout out to my shout out to my brother Maestro Boxing. What's going on, fam?
Hey, okay.
Shout out to my brother, man. Shout out to him, Maestro Boxing, man. That's a good dude right there. Good dude right there. Kareem says I subscribed in this place. Shout out to Kareem.
Hey, okay.
If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the like button for the old boy. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the like button for the old boy. You see what I'm saying? So let's move over here. Let's move over here because I want you guys to hear what Sugar Hill had to say.
We knew what needed to be done, and it was just simple. It was, let's start training, and we'll just keep it all private. That was it. I mean, plain and simple. Don't know what else to say about it. On October 9th, Tyson Fury knocks Deontay Wilder out. That's how it's going down. It's going down like that.
So that's what Sugar Hill said. He says that on October the 9th, Tyson Fury knocks Deontay Wilder out. This is what Sugar Hill is saying. If you train in Tyson Fury, you're supposed to say that. We don't heard Malik Scott say all year long that Wilder's going to knock Fury out. So we've been hearing what Malik Scott said. So both sides are saying they're going to knock each other out. Somebody lying. Or somebody telling the truth. We will find out. Shout out to the Mel the Maker for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said they mad. Cameron voice. Yeah, they mad. They mad. They mad, brother. It is what it is. They mad. You see what I'm saying? We don't rock like that over here, bro. We don't rock like that over here. You know, I have some good moderators, so we don't rock like that over here. Let's see. The brother say, look at who Twitter is talking about. Sugar Hill Twitter. Let's look at Sugar Hill Twitter. Why am I here? Oh, wait a minute. This is the wrong one. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I gotta log out of this one. You know, I'm not really a Twitter guy myself, but I think, yeah, it's that one now. That one. I think that's it right there. Wait a minute. What in the heezy? You know what, man? How did I get? Bear with me, guys. What the hell is going on? Bear with me, guys. I'm trying to pull up this. That damn Twitter pissing me off. How did I get logged out, signed out of Twitter in the first place? I have like 3 accounts, guys, on Twitter, and let me see what's up. I think this one is right here. Nah, you know what? Nah, never mind. Forget it. Let me just pull this one up. Let me just pull this one up, guys. This ain't making no damn sense to me. This ain't making no sense to me, guys. You know what I mean? We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and see what's up. Now, as it relate to Teofimo Lopez and Kambosos, we do have this new fight coming up with Wilder and Fury for the 3rd time. I'm happy that shit is gonna be over with. Let's get it over with. Let everybody get what they want to get. She says on Wild, Sugar Hill got Fury KO on Wilder. Listen, bro, let me tell you something, bro. Again, I find it very hard to believe that a person 6'9" tall, 275 pounds cannot punch. Con Shonnery say, thanks for reminding me, brother. I always forget. Yes, sir. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the like button. Renee Box Young says, Coach, now that T.O. crawled back to Bob, you think Bob will push Lomo T.O. rematch? Yes, Teofimo don't have a choice. Teofimo don't have a choice at this point. You know, he crossed Bob Arum out, he tried to go the flim flam route. He tried to do the purse bid. Then he went on Twitter praising Triller, all that stuff there, trying to slide his promoter. And now he ended up signing an extension. He had to crawl back to Bob. And now the fight. Bro, I'm gonna tell you something. This whole Triller thing got I don't know. I don't have any proof of this. I don't have any proof of this, guys. But this thing stink the high. It has Bob Arum scent all over it to me. I don't think it was Triller's fault. They could sell the fight. Numbers were so bad that they just said the hell with it. Yeah, neither one of those guys is a draw. No one knows who Kambosos is, and Teofimo is not a draw in America. It is what it is. He's not a draw. Fury gets knocked out by Big Baby Anderson in sparring. That's what that's the rumor. That's what Malik Scott said. So if you believe me, Malik Scott, then you know, Sugar Hill, the game plan is that you have COVID. Fury responds, yeah. Okay. Okay. He said the only place left for Tio to go is Eddie. He can't go to Eddie. Well, you know, unless the zone picks up that purse bid. If the zone picks it up, I think yeah. Only guy that would probably give him $4-5 million for a fight. Yeah. But he under contract with Bob Arum for like 3 years, so he ain't got to worry about that. He says Loma will have fought twice. Tio has been sitting around. Yeah, whatever momentum he had, that's over with. Whatever momentum he had, bro, that's over. He said Pro Wilder Taylor saying they're going to be big trouble if Fury wins. So sounds like they're saying they're going to cause a big scene if Wilder gets beat. Yes. As a matter of fact, these guys are so emotionally. Well, the dudes on the channels ain't gonna do shit. I'm gonna tell you that right now. These Pro Wilder channels, they soft as a cotton swab. They ain't gonna do nothing. They just get on YouTube and just talk trash. You ain't got to work. They ain't gonna put mayonnaise on the ham sandwich. They're not gonna do anything. But what they're gonna do, they're gonna try to use their bully bullpit to try to get other people, you know, with low IQs to maybe show up at the fight and try something at the fight. It ain't gonna work though. It ain't gonna work. But you know, it is what it is. This is an intimidation tactic. He better win. If he don't win, he better win or else. These are intimidation tactics. Ain't nobody scared. Ain't nobody scared of a bunch of Pookies and Ray Rays and dudes hiding behind avatars typing on hard and typing in hard caps. There ain't nobody scared of them. Trust me, guys. Trust me. Don't even worry about that. Shout out to Bernard Burton.
Hey, okay.
Don't even worry about that, fam. They ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna do that. He said, do you think Wilder will speak this time at Wednesday's press conference? No, he's not going to say anything. Tyson Fury is in his head.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to my man Charlo for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
My brother Charlo said, great show as always, coach. I appreciate that, fam. Damon says that, but I agree with you. Bob put the whammy on the fight. Listen, Damon, I don't have any proof of this now. I do not have any proof of this. Shout out to Punch Perfect Boxing as well. I forgot to acknowledge my brother.
Hey, okay.
You know, I don't have any proof of this now. But I honestly believe that, man. I mean, what's the chances, bro? What's the chances? They don't reschedule this fight 4 or 5 times. T.O. was supposed to fight. He magically get COVID. And then they get rescheduled again and rescheduled again and rescheduled again. And now it's, you know, bro, it's this thing crazy, bro. I think Bob Arum, you know, I have no proof of this. You know, I have no proof of this, guys. I just have a hunch, though. You feel me? I have a hunch. Irish Boxing, the Queen all that says Irish Boxing Bros. Eddie is the next offer to get the Tio Kambosos fight. Okay. Thank you for clearing that up, Arlette. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't know a lot about how purse bids go. I'm just learning about it because most fights they very seldom go to purse bid. You see what I'm saying? Just out of curiosity, what is going on with Tio? I have been out of touch with him. Nothing is going on, Aaron. Tio is just at home chilling. He's training for nothing. You know what I mean? He said, wow, coach, I believe it. Maybe Bob was hiding behind this the whole time, orchestrating everything. Yeah, probably, you know, who knows? Who knows? He said, coach, will the press be virtual? It might be. Because I don't think Wilder wants to even be face-to-face with Fury. For some reason, he don't even want to see the man. Jesse gut feeling. Yeah, I feel you on that. I really feel that way, bro. Adrian says, literally, fanboys of a network, softer than the salt. Yeah. You ain't never got to worry about that. Hey, he said, they've been barking since Friday. Hey, listen, hold on. Speaking of barking, let's do this, guys. Let's do this. Speaking of barking, guys. Let's do this. Let's go over here. Listen, man, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. And if you want to follow the boy, you can follow me on Instagram at Coach Malachi Williams. If there's any content that you want me to cover, please send me the video directly to my DM at Coach Malachi Williams on Instagram, on IG. Let's look here, bro. Speaking of barking. Listen. These channels that be talking about what they're gonna do to somebody and they want to put hands on somebody and this fighter don't win, we gonna do A, B, C, and D and yada 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 yada. And all those guys there, this is what they are, guys. This is what they are. And then as soon as they see you, they friendly as all outdoors, want to take pictures with you. And then as soon as they get behind that keyboard, they kill us again. They kill us again. This is what they are. This is when they see you face to face, and then this is behind the internet, behind the gateway. They kill us again. So when you see channels talking about what they're gonna do when they want to put hands on the old boy, this is them. This is what they do. Soon as they get behind, there you go. They back friendly again. Hey, how you doing, man? What's up? You all right? Yeah, baby boy, I'm all right, man. I'm just chilling, man. You know, yeah, man, yo, yeah, what's up? That's what they do. The day I worried about what a nigga say about me behind the avatar on all caps or any channel out there that may feel some type of way about me, the day I worry about that, it'll be the day that I put a hole in my head. Nigga, please. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. Arlette says, who I feel sorry for is Kambosos. He just wanted to get a shot. The only good thing is that Kambosos got a lot of people knowing him. And then guess what? They could have had this fight in Australia, but T.O. did not want to travel to Australia. They could have had this fight in Australia. So, you know, it is what it is. Now, somebody like Alexander Usyk come to your trap and take over your trap. Usyk would go anywhere in the world and fight somebody. But a lot of American fighters, they're not willing to do that. American fighters are not willing to do that. He said, I think Triller could have got a return on investment if they held it in Australia. Yeah, exactly. But T.O. wouldn't travel. He didn't want to travel. For whatever the reason may be. Talking about laughing. The queen Arlette laughing. Eric said, is that a video of Drew Titan and Tay Jones? Wow. Let's see. Two-time Back in Blood, October the 9th, there will be no more Fury. Okay, two-time. That's been the narrative now, two-time. He said, do you think America will back Wilder as a champ if he wins? They have, basically boxing fans have never really backed Wilder like that. I'm just being honest with you. Because he hasn't really fought anybody. You know what I mean? He hasn't really fought anybody. So, you get known in boxing by who you fight. This is how this works, guys. When you want to get what made Ali and Tyson and Lennox Lewis and all those guys so popular in their day, and just any popular fighter, Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, they was known by who they fought because the level of opposition was high, right? And the fighter was high. So you got those A-class caliber fights. No one knows Drew Hopkins. No one knows Ortiz. No one knows Spilka. No one knows Malik Scott. No one knows, let's see. No one knew these guys. You see what I'm saying? So fans in America is very fickle, but fans have to be excited about something. Oh, this dude finna fight such and such, such and such. They have to know both fighters. When they don't know the fighter, it's like, well, then who? Okay, yeah, he knocked out all it, but who he fought? You see what I'm saying? That's how America is.
Hey, okay.
He's shout out to Mr. T for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, Coach, Triller is suing everyone because Triller kept pushing the fight back. It's an attempt to get back the money they already spent. Lawsuit is BS. Yeah. I see what you're saying. It's probably frivolous. It's probably a frivolous lawsuit. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the like button for the old boy. It's probably a frivolous lawsuit, but we're going to see what's up. And to be honest with you, as it relates to that question, Wilder says he doesn't get the respect that he felt he deserves in his own country. So he doesn't get that respect here. He gets respect from the Alphabet Boy channel. They respect him and their supporters, but that's about it. His respect lives and dies there. And remember, the internet is just a microcosm of what's really going on in the sport. Don't let YouTube channels, whether it's mine or anyone else, influence you to think that this is how everybody feel in the sport of boxing. When everybody in the sport of boxing is not on YouTube. You see what I'm saying? I mean, all the fans in the sport of boxing not on YouTube. It's just a small microcosm that's on here. ABE said, I was rooting for Wilder last time. Me too. I rooted for him last time and the first fight. Them excuses made me lose respect. Me too. That's where I was at. And I got attacked for not being on the excuse code. Care nothing about their code. I don't. James Burrell, Stavern was a champion. Deontay has fought. He was barely a champion. Yeah, Stavern won that fight. Stavern didn't nobody know who Bermain Stavern was, to be honest. Bermain Stavern won that belt because it was a vacant belt he won. It was a vacant belt he won. He's 100% coach on. Wilder has only fought 2 current top 10 fighters. Let's see. What's going on? He says, what would you do if Wilder wins by KO? Curl up in the ball, hide in the corner. Wilder haters are the worst. I won't do anything because I don't give a damn about Wilder and I don't give a damn about Fury. I don't have a dog in the fight. The question is, what would you do if Wilder gets beat? That's the question. I'm not gonna give a damn either way. I'm gonna come just like when Anthony Joshua lost. I covered the fight that night, and then the next day I was on, and then the next day I was on. I covered it for like 3-4 days, and then we moved on to the next. That's how it is. I don't have an emotional attachment to these guys. I'm 47 years old, dog. My fanboy days is over with. I can give a flying fuck. If Tyson Fury ain't cutting me no check, Wilder ain't cut me no check. I would not lose any sleep. I will be back on a Sunday, the next day to talk about the fight after I cover, because I'm going to go live this Saturday. I'm going to be back Sunday. I'm going to be back Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and we're going to get ready for the next fight. Jamel Herring and Shakur Stevenson. That's what I'm going to do. I have no emotional attachment to these guys. I have no emotional attachment to these guys. I don't. I leave that to them other dudes. He said, Coach Deontay Wilder can win a 12-round decision if he ties Tyson Fury up when they get close. He says, LOL, true. When Ego says it's a bad look at a particular fighter, it's only a small group of 200 people. Yeah. Big Ron says, freedom of speech, chat, but sounds crazy. People saying people hating. Yeah. I don't care. They can say they want to say. I really don't care, bro. I really don't care, bro. I'm built for this shit. I really am. I'm built for it. He said, no one is hating. We just giving our opinions. Your opinion, if your opinion differs from the guy who likes a certain fighter, you are classified as a hater. So that's what it is. You got to be on code and say what they want you to say. Anything off that Wilder code is your hate. And that's fine. I ain't got a problem with that. I ain't got a problem with that at all. I really don't. I don't have a problem with that at all. She said, to the queen, all that said, preach, coach.
Hey, okay.
I'm going to cover the fight Saturday, regardless of who wins or loses. Sunday, we're going to talk about it. Monday, we're going to talk about it. Tuesday, we're going to talk about it. Wednesday, we might talk about it again. And Thursday, we're moving on. I am not going to lose any sleep. But I do know one thing. Those people who have an emotional, investment in Wilder, if he loses, they might kill themselves. They might. Because they have an emotional investment. Literally. And you're going to see a lot of threats online, all cap stuff like that. We're going to do this and do that. And they ain't going to do that. You ain't got to worry about them. You ain't got to worry about it. They ain't going to do that. Don't even lose no sleep over them, guys. Mars says, you're right, coach. I just want to see a good fight. I'm almost 30 and too old to be fanboy. Yeah, bro. I'm 47 years old. I'm 47 years old, though. bro, I'm gonna go smoke me some weed after the fight, and I'm gonna come back on until Sunday. That's what I'm gonna do. I leave that shit there to them other niggas who be threatening people online and talking about you a coon, you a sellout, you Uncle Tom, you got to get on code. Oh man, we gonna pull up when we see you. We gonna pull up. When I hear them say, call me a coon, Uncle Tom, sellout, and they say what they gonna do when they see me, this is what I think about right here. That's them right there. You a coon, you a sellout, you Uncle Tom. I'm gonna pull up when I see you. Behind the keyboard, there they go again. Behind the keyboard. Behind the keyboard. See me at the fight? If they show up, it's peace again. So don't worry about these dudes. Don't worry about these guys. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about it. I'm going to roll a fat one to him. To be honest with you. To be fair, I'm going to roll a fat one to him. I love AJ as a fighter and an ambassador to the sport. But he isn't paying my bills or in my bed. So I agree with you, Coach. Exactly. Exactly. Like these dudes take this shit too serious. Just popped on, hit the like button. Yeah, man, listen, man, for the most honest boxing stream, Coach Malik Scott. I appreciate that, fam. Hit the like button and hit and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Yeah, like I don't have any emotional attachment to these guys. I don't. My main man back there, RIP to the champ, Muhammad Ali, had an emotional attachment to that brother. RIP to Pernell Whitaker to my right, Sweet Pea, Mike Tyson to my left. I got Roy Jones Jr. right there. I was a fanboy of Roy Jones as well, and Marvelous Marvin Hagler, and I got Sugar Ray Robinson over there too. And a nigga in the game, ain't nobody in the game got me emotionally wrapped up about nobody. Really though. But you know me. Yo, you guys know me. He said, after Deontay twerking, want to be pregnant. When they say Fury might tie you up, he's probably thinking about bondage. Oh man. Paul Levy, shout out to Paul.
Hey, okay.
He say, please coach with the 4070s. I'm shrinking each day, you say. Carl Sauter said, I'm 49, haven't gotten emotional, evolved, and it fights his Hagler little. Exactly, man. Bro, listen. Bro, when Tyson got beat by Buster Douglas, bro, I cried for a week. These dudes here, they like that today. They like that today. And but the day I sit back and worried about, but don't worry about these dudes. Michael Doyle say the Alphabet Boy channels are pushing the Wilder victory and Fury cheating narrative to such a huge degree that they would have destroyed any integrity and respect they might have earned. He say, coach, the fanboys act like they're getting part of the check. Exactly. He said, once you bet, you are emotionally invested too. Yeah, you're right about that now. You're right about that. Now, betting, I get what you're saying, Teach, but what I mean by that is this. You bet on the fighter because you think that's who's going to win. You see what I'm saying? But when you get to the point to where you start getting mad and attacking people online and crying and threatening them, and that's taking it to a whole nother level. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about, Teach. I think you understand what I'm saying. Aaron Story says, as a Fury fan, if he loses, the only thing I would care about is if he learn from it as simple as I would not losing to see from. Exactly. He said the fanboys are like they're getting part of the check. Yeah, they do. They are like they're getting part of the check. They're like they're getting part of the check. That's what they do. That's what they do, right? He said Wilder's biggest excuse was that Fury had on 3 hands. That's all it is. But don't even worry about it. I love the sport of boxing too much to be worried about some chihuahuas barking through a fence. He said, I just love the sport of boxing. Simple as that. Why complicate life? These are guys who don't have anything going on in their life. You gotta understand. These are dudes who they don't have nothing going on in their life. He said, Coach, Ryan Garcia is talking about fighting Gamboa now. Listen, I told you guys, Ryan Garcia is an Instagram model and the nigga ducking. Ryan Garcia, the nigga is ducking. He's a duck. That's what he does. Now, I know I'm going to get a whole bunch of teenage girls attacking me online because Ryan Garcia, 95% of his fans are teenage girls, right? And shout out to all the teenage girls who love the Instagram model, Ryan Garcia. Please don't attack me. Please don't attack me. Please don't attack me, right? I apologize if I offend you. But the Instagram model wants to fight. He wants to cherry pick his way through the sport of boxing. He wants to cherry pick his way through the sport of boxing, right? And I'm just calling it like I see it. Adrian says, my trainer drugged me. My costume was too heavy. Fury had metal egg weights in his gloves. Corrupt ref. WBC were in on it. Bro, listen. And the crazy part about it, they're fighting in Las Vegas again. So if they're fighting in Vegas again, guys. So, I was going to say something, but I'm not even going to say it. He said they got a target on an exceptionally up-and-coming heavyweight over his own family heritage. That's sick to hate on him. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. It is what it is, Big Ron. Big Ron. He said Eddie Hearn kept paper champ AJ away from Fury to make money. Think Rocky 3. Fury had an arbitration that he lost, that we had to fight Wilder. So what you're saying is really not truth seeker. What you're saying is really not truthful, to be honest with you, because if Fury could not sign a contract to fight AJ because Fury had the arbitration with Wilder. That's well documented, to be honest with you, fam. So, but I get it. You don't like AJ or Hearn, so I get it. He said, I'm a Fury fan. Win, lose, draw. I want to see him. I want to see him fight again. Yeah. Molder X says, let me just say, Mr. Fury is going to put on his show and light up the world and finish Deontay on October the 9th. I just want to make sure they check his gloves 20 times. He said, if Fury gloves were loaded and Wilder was too stupid not to alert the ref, how dumb can you be? Exactly. Renee Box said, well, wow, man, coach, I was going to ask about Ryan Gamboa rumor. Is that true, man? Bro, I don't know how true it is, but that is a rumor. I don't know how true it is, but that is a rumor, though. Shout out to Christopher.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that $1, bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Christopher, shout out to you, fam. No. The fight, Aaron, the fight is in Las Vegas. Las Vegas, where the alleged crime happened at. You know what I mean? So they're gonna be back in Las Vegas again. You're dealing with the same Nevada Athletic Commission. This is something else, guys. So let me get this straight. There was a grand conspiracy on all the way up to the White House that conspired to cheat an American heavyweight champion. And the same place where the conspiracy took place at, they are fighting there again. So Mauricio Sulaiman conspired against you. Nevada Athletic Commission conspired against you. Vital conspired against you when they tested you and saw that you had nothing in your system. The referee, the judge, everybody conspired against you. So you're going to go right back to that same place where the conspiracy happened at. Okay. Shout out to Deontay Wilder's camp, who watch my videos every day. You know who I'm talking about, boy. Shout out to you. Anyways, or boys, shout out to you guys. The Joker says, Coach, do we know who the ref will be next week? Hopefully it's Young Pharaoh or Louis Farrakhan. Hopefully it's Young Pharaoh or Louis Farrakhan that's going to, or Al Sharpton, or anyone that's in Black Lives Matter, the organization, not the movement. There's a difference between the movement that started in Ferguson, Missouri, than the organization, the corporation that's backed by George Soros. Shout out to maybe it be someone from that organization. So whoever it is, I don't know. They say Ryan and Tank are both doing the same ish. Only difference on being is that Tank fought a real champion in Pedraza, but both fighting nothing but cherry picks. Well, I think Tank is a little bit more active, the Herbs, than Ryan Garcia. Tank ain't no Instagram model though. Tank ain't no Instagram model. So, Tank, to be fair, he said, Coach, there are pics out there now of Wilder's gloves doing the very same thing as Fury did in their pictures, and they're gone all quiet and blocking everyone. Yeah. We got to push the narrative, guys. We got to push the narrative. You know what I mean? We got to push the narrative. It's not about the reality. We got to push the narrative, right? And then we got to try to intimidate people we got to try to intimidate people online. Bully them. Cyberbullying. Dude, like, hey, bro. I just said my background, where I come from, bro, like, I be helping my homeboys watching my videos, right? They be watching some of the video, my lives I be doing. Cause my homies, they ain't on, like, even the young G's, they not on they not on social media. They laugh, they be like, man, you be on your show tripping, man. And I do be tripping sometimes. I be like, dog, it's crazy. It's crazy. They always clown me when I get off the show, like just some of the stuff, some of the comments I be getting. He said, dear Deontay, I wrote you, but still ain't calling. I left my cell, my pager, and my home phone at the bottom. Sent 2 letters back in autumn. You must not have got them. Yours truly. Officer Drew Titan. Okay. Mola X says, have you ever acted before, sir? Because you have an acting voice. You would be great in cartoon films for children. Hey, you know what, man? No, I'm not an actor. I'm just naturally this way. You know what I mean? I ain't no Denzel or nobody now, but no, I never even thought about that film, to be honest with you. Nick, shout out to the Queen, Nick Rich.
Hey, okay.
He says, no excuses for Wilder this time around. He said, all the way to the White House. Yeah, all the way to the White House. Yeah. All the way. You know what I mean? Andrew Baxter said, Ryan Garcia doesn't want any smoke from any black fighters in his division. We all know he will duck all of them. Ryan, that's a strange guy, to be honest with you. You know, I know he's only 23 years old, but I think he's making more money on Instagram than he is boxing, so maybe that's why he's not really fighting. He fought in January. To be fair, he did fight in January. But when you're that young, you're supposed to be having 3 and 4 fights a year when you're that young. You see what I'm saying? He said, you want to know the real problem with boxing fans? Look at Wilder's fans responded when he lost. And look at how AJ fans responded. The difference is clear. Yeah. True Seeker says, Fury got a taste of Wilder's blood like a predator. Yes, he did. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, that was so nasty, dog. Like, he licked the man's neck. Shout out to my co-host Shelmore. Say, Coon Slayer, do you really believe the bull stuff you type? Man, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Yes. He said, Coach, what's your prediction for the Wilder fight? I got Fury. I got Fury's stopping Wilder. And I'm gonna tell you how I think it's gonna play. Again, Alex, I don't know what's going to happen. I have been wrong on occasions. I've been right on occasions. I don't have any faith in Malik Scott. I have more faith in Sugar Hill than I do Malik Scott. And the reason why, now of course the Alphabet Boy supporters and the trolls and the fanatic and the fanboys of Wilder, they're gonna say, oh, you hating, oh, he hating no black man, and yada yada yada, and I don't believe it. And they're gonna get all emotional, they're gonna send me threatening stuff and say they're gonna pull up and they got shooters and they gonna do this and that, yada 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 yada. Y'all ain't gonna do a goddamn thing to me. Trust me. You ain't gonna do a goddamn thing to me. So we know that, right? We know that. We ain't gonna do nothing. But anyways, that's what they're gonna say, right? But I'm gonna tell you why I say that. What it is, Alex, is this. I honestly, I feel like that when it comes down to crunch time, I don't think it's going to be an early knockout. I don't think it's going to be no 5th round knockout or sixth round. I don't think it's going to be any of that. I think it's going to probably be like a later round stoppage. I think that when it comes to having to make adjustments in the ring, I have more faith in Sugar Hill because I've seen what Sugar Hill can do versus a Malik Scott. I don't know what Malik Scott can do. Right. And I don't have faith in a hype man that's lying to his fighter to playing psychological warfare on this. I don't have faith in that guy. I just don't. You see what I'm saying? So I have more faith in Sugar Hill because Sugar Hill is a proven product from a trainer standpoint, and he was able to get the best he could out of Tyson Fury in 6 weeks. So Fury's going to come in better. Wilder's going to come in better. I think when it comes down to the training and who's going to listen to who, because Wilder doesn't listen. And I feel like that when it come down to a crunch time, when the game plan doesn't work, what are you going to do next? And I think it's going to go back to the windmill stuff. And that ain't, what am I basing that on? I have a plethora of fights that he's had, 40-something fights that he's had to where, and that I can go off of. So that's just how I feel about it. Now the fanboys and the fanaticals and the Alphabet Boy channels, they're gonna say, oh, he hating, and get all over the emotional. It is what it is. He says, shout out to my main man Toon. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Sounds like we getting some excuses together. I watched a video about my gloves with no padding in the knuckles area. Ready for it to be done. Hey, man, I don't know, man. Bro, I don't know. I tell you what, Coon says, I'll see you Free Smoke Friday on Mr. Shelmore. Listen, I can tell you one thing, though. I have never been threatened by, now I got some fanatical Wilder, fanatical Fury fans. I've had some fanatical Joshua fans, even though, Joshua's my favorite heavyweight, but fanatical Joshua fans. I've had some fanatical Errol Spence fans, but the only fan base that has ever threatened me consistently has been Wilder fans, Wilder fanboys. Bon Scott said, "You better watch yourself, coach." Nah, I ain't worried about no guys. Really not. Rod Rib Show says, "Coach, you have a great show. Do you think you can improve it if possible?" Absolutely. Always can improve. I'm working on improving some things right now. Always can improve, fam. Absolutely. Anytime you stop looking for improvement, that's when you don't improve anymore. Absolutely, fam. Absolutely. And I'm open to suggestions. I do want to have more. I'm gonna have callers calling in. I used to drop the link so people. As a matter of fact, if y'all want to come in and rock, let me know. Let me know. Y'all want me to drop the link? Let me know. I had stopped dropping the link. I'm gonna tell you why, because you had dudes coming in showing private part pics. Like you have a dude try to clone your account, and they'll show these private part pics and stuff like that. So I said, you know what, man, I ain't doing none of that. Grown men doing this stuff. It's crazy. He says, as soon as Wilder gets hurt, the demons will come flooding back in. Con Shonery says, the reason I don't believe in Malik Scott is because he actually been there the whole time. Yeah, Malik Scott been there the whole time. It's not like, he's coming in and, I'm just being honest with you. I'm just being honest with you. Kansas City Max say AJ is overrated. I will say this, AJ is not the fighter that I thought he was. So you might have a point there. He's not. I like AJ, but he's not that fighter that I thought he was. He's not that guy. He's that guy from a cash cow standpoint, but from the killer instinct, imposing his will on people's standpoint, yeah, I don't know. To be honest with you. And that's my guy, but I can't. I gotta call it the way I see it. He said, Malik is like a woman telling Wilder how good in bed he is, even though all she is thinking about is that crack in the ceiling needs painting. Aaron Story said Breeden was the only man that had his back. He is going to take a plastering on this one. Coonslayer says, Shelton says, Coonslayer, you know I'll show up. Hey, oh, my boy. Yeah, man, so I'm just being honest with you. That's how I see it. I have more faith in Sugar Hill than I do Malik Scott. Because the stuff I'm hearing out of Malik Scott, it ain't adding up to me. They tried to bury you alive, and that's it. He's a whole lot of jeffing going on, whole lot of ass kissing, yes, boing, yes, man, shit going on. You see what I'm saying? He said, call-ins, no video. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, call-ins, I'll do that. He said, open the panel up. All right, I'm gonna drop the link right here. Let me see. Coon Slayer wants you to open up the panel. You got to show your face though. You don't show your face, you can't get on. I got too many trolls that come over here. He said, Coach, I think Scott has probably helped Wilder improve a little. Whether or not it's enough remains to be seen. We're gonna find out October 9th. We're gonna find out who is who and what's what October the 9th. Thomas says, Coach, did you see Malik on Fred's show naming fighters Wilder would have knocked out but didn't include himself? Yeah, I saw that. I didn't see all of it. I saw enough of it to make me throw up, to be fair. He said, Malik, show me those sexy feints. Woo, that dude there's on something real freaky. Sugar Hill, Malik is, yes. He said, Coach, is Sugar Hill Steward? He said, Coach, is Sugar Hill Steward put a plan together for the second fight? What did you say they haven't got a new plan for the trilogy? He did it in 6 weeks. Basically, a foundation is already there. So basically, how I see this fight going, whatever Wilder is doing, they will make the adjustments to it. You see what I'm saying? Immediately you come out and you try to put him on the back foot off the rip to see how he responds to that. And if he responds to it very well, then you methodically break him down. If you're Wilder, you want to try to work Tyson Fury's body. Listen, at the end of the day, the main thing that Wilder wants to land is the right hand. Period. No matter what he does, No matter what head movement, no matter what feints he does, at the end of the day, he wants to land the one shot, the kill shot. You see what I'm saying? He wants to land the kill shot. That's it. That's it. He wants to land the kill shot, right? The kill shot failed him in the first fight, and it failed him in the second fight. At the end of the day, that's all he wants. No matter how you dress it up, no matter how you no matter how you dress it up, no matter how much you try to sugarcoat it, at the end of the day, that's what he wants. Everybody knows it. When you look online, all his fans are saying one thing. All of his fanboys are saying one thing. When he land that right hand, that's all they saying when he land that right hand. They can't tell you anything else when he land that right hand. You see what I'm saying? So that's it. That's it. Say Fury whooped that boy so bad he thought the man had 3 hands. You see what I'm saying? So I just don't have faith. I don't have faith in Malik Scott. I have faith in that Wilder is going to try to do everything in his power to win this fight. I have faith in Malik Scott. I have faith in Deontay Wilder that he's going to do everything in his power to win this fight, and he's going to be ready, prepared, he's going to fight hard. I don't have faith in Malik Scott. Just being honest with you guys. Don't have faith in him. I don't have faith in him. James Burrell says, I don't like Wilder, but part of me hopes he knocks Fury out and starts twerking. Oh, he say, Maestro say link, coach. Yeah, I'll go ahead and drop the link in here. I had backed up off of it for a while, man, because these dudes be showing private part pics. So I say, man, it is what it is. The link down there. Rules of engagement. We don't disrespect women and children. Women and children are off limits. Do not curse. We're not doing any cursing, all that stuff there. My channel is not the Jared Springer show. If you want Jared Springer, there are other channels you can go to where they curse each other out, call each other BITCH and N-words, saying they're going to pull up on you, saying they got shooters, they're going to do that. We don't do that over here. Soon as it go down, I'm getting y'all off the panel. You see what I'm saying? So just let you know, we don't do that over here. We don't do that over here. This ain't the Jared Springer show over here. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. Berger says also saying they're going to body. But they say that before the second fight. Yeah, they said that before the second fight as well. That's what I'm saying. Talking is not going to win the fight, right? Execution of the game plan and the hungriest dog that wants the steak bad enough is going to win the fight. That's what's going to win this fight. Talking, right? So what Sugar Hill say, or what Wilder and Fury is saying, and what Sugar Hill and Malik Scott is saying, we gonna find out who's who and what's what. And then what the trolls say and the fanboys say, hey, we don't worry about them. We don't worry about them. We don't worry about them at all. Long as we know, we don't worry about them at all. We don't worry about that at all. So we're going to find out October the 9th. October the 9th is going to tell the story. October the 9th is going to tell the story. And once again, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel. Also, you got the we got the long sleeve shirts on, as you can see. We got the bomber jacket right here. New Media Today USA bomber jackets. Go ahead and hit the link, man, and y'all go ahead and cop the merch. It helps the platform out a lot. CJ says that let's pray that Wilder comes out of this fight alive. And it was the referee that saved him this time. Bro, I don't want, listen. We're going to see. He says, seems like the whole world is against Wilder and counting him out. For the very reason, I'm confident he puts Fury in the coma this time. The whole world, what do you mean by that? I think, I don't know what you mean by the whole world. Are you talking about YouTube? Yeah. Talking about YouTube. I went for him twice. So I went for him in the first fight and the second fight. Went against Fury. But I ain't got no faith in the whole world. But go ahead, but support who you want to support. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I think in later decades, Wilder and Fury will be great friends. More than likely. A lot of fighters who were enemies, mad at each other back in the day, they ended up becoming friends. Lennox Lewis and Mike Tyson, perfect example. They like best friends now. They like best friends now. You see what I'm saying?
To this day.
Really though. They like best friends now, to be honest with you. He says, Wilder has power from straight punches. Tyson had power from hooks. Tyson Fury, the only thing Tyson Fury had power from fighting front foot dominant. You can't be 6'9", 275 pounds, dance around the ring like a welterweight. If you are a big guy, fight like a big guy. Lennox Lewis, you didn't see him dancing around the ring. Lennox Lewis was the biggest fighter. He was the biggest heavyweight in the ring. And he fought like he was the biggest heavyweight in the ring. Period. Make the referee do their job. That's my advice to both fighters. Make the referee do their jobs. He said Wilder hit Fury flush on the chin in the second round in his last fight, and he ate it. I see Wilder's face change after that. Yeah, when the right hand didn't let him down. Yeah, I saw that too. I saw that too. Wilder's game plan needs to be worked on. Let's see. Let's remove this. Let me remove this. Oh, this one. Mike Stroh, what's going on, fam?
The host can see you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
You can hear me, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Because over here it was showing me that my mic's not working. Listen, you're forgetting two important factors, fam. And it's really that Wilder's going in there with two of the most honorable, famous, and hardworking members of the Black community. And I'm talking about Brother Finkel and Brother D's. I mean, they clearly got his back, Coach. Come on now.
Are you talking about JD's?
I mean,
hey, listen.
JD's and Shelly Finkel, man.
To be honest, JD's and Shelly Finkel has done some wonders for Deontay Wilder's career. They made him a millionaire. They matched him. They did real good in matchmaking him throughout his entire career. So fact of the matter is, and I talked about this Friday, Wilder's most important members of his team is JD, Shelly Finkel, and then of course the people who create his costumes for him to have the intimidation factor coming into the ring, Cosmo and Cronali. You know what I mean? So I think that those are the most important people in this team to me. You see what I'm saying? Especially Shelly Finkel and JD's because they the one made them rich. Especially them. They made them rich.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So
100%. And what I will say about Fury's team, regardless of what people think about Sugar Hill Steward, he did tremendous work with Fury in the 6 weeks. And before that, what people forget is he took an old Adonis Stevenson and had him throwing that left hand laser-like and knocking people out. Like he's actually proven at the championship level. So there's that aspect of it too. But look, all of the training footage I've seen to be serious for a moment of of Wilder, none of it has shown me him really throwing off of the back foot, being able to fight in retreat, or being able to fight on the inside. And those were his problems in the 12th round of the first fight. And those were his problems in every round of the second fight. He has to plant his feet to throw his punch. And he has to essentially cock his right hand. He brings it down like this, to this level, anytime he throws it. And that's a big tell. And Fury's able to see it and take a half step back or a full step back in retreat or ride the punch, which he did in the second fight. I have not seen Malik Scott really training him on the inside. Maybe they haven't really been throwing that footage out. And I haven't really been seeing him working Wilder in retreat. So I don't know what you think about that.
Well, listen, Renee Box, what you got to say, fam?
Hey, is it okay if I hide my screen just because it
kind of lags? Yeah, that's fine.
I just want to show you my face so you can know this is legit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so what's going on, man? Hey, Coach, Maestro A Boxing, what's going on? Salute, man. Well, just generally, man, I just wanted to say, you know what I'm saying? I love your channel, man. I love how you're unbiased. You know what I'm saying? I represent the same thing. Just love sport of boxing over everything. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to this fight, when it comes to, Wilder and Fury, I know there's a lot of controversy in the whole second fight and stuff like that, but, I don't even do that. I don't even get into that whole thing. I just know that it's going to be a very explosive fight. You know what I'm saying? May the best man win. I'm really excited about it. And also not just that fight, but we also got a great undercard, man. We got a great card, right? We got, what is it? Frank Sanchez versus Ajagba.
Yeah.
And if
Yeah,
I'm
as a
not
matter of
mistaken,
fact,
Great
as a matter
fight.
of fact, let me pull that up. That's a great fight, bro. Like that's a hell of an undercard.
yes, it is.
And that's how you sell a fight with the
Big
undercard.
Baby Anderson too.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm finna find it right now, guys.
Yeah, Big Baby Anderson. I just forgot. We got Kalnacki and Hellenius rematch.
Oh yeah.
That's a great fight.
No, it is definitely.
Yeah, man.
So I mean, Wilder Fury, I love it. That's going to be the definite main event. Amazing stuff, action. But I got my eyes on the undercard, man. I got my eyes on the whole bet. Isn't Berlanga also?
Berlanga, yeah. Hey, listen, I have it right here. Hey, shout out to my brother Bruce Gold in the building. Bruce Gold.
Off TV though.
Bruce,
Off TV.
Hold on. Let me show it to you guys. You're right. This is it right here. This is the undercard. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this is it right here. Let's see. We have Robert Hellenius versus Adam Kalnacki, right? We have F.A. Ajagba versus Frank Sanchez. This is a hell of an undercard. Robisi Ramirez versus Orlando Gonzalez Ruiz. We have Edgar Berlanga versus Marcelo Esteban. We have Jared Anderson versus Vladimir Tereskin. We have Julian Williams versus Vladimir Hernandez, and we have Victor. I can't pronounce the last name versus Mike Marshall. So this is a pretty outside of the last two. This is a pretty good undercard.
Yeah, and you got we got here.
Yeah, it's a great undercard.
J-Rock. J-Rock's coming back.
Oh, J-Rock. Yeah. J-Rock. Yeah, J-Rock. J-Rock's coming back. Yeah. J-Rock. Yeah, J-Rock. I don't know who these last two guys are at the bottom. Victor versus Mike Marshall. I don't know who these two guys are, but yeah, I got J-Rock. Yeah, that's a good fight, bro. That's good. And I'm gonna tell you something else. What you probably didn't notice. This is a PBC. This is an all PBC top ranked promotion card. Yeah, so it tells you that both sides of the street can work together when they want to. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and that's what makes boxing great. You know what I'm saying? If all these promotional companies can just get, unite to a certain degree, I know that there's a lot of fighters under their own umbrellas and they keep it in-house or whatever they call it. But the more they do this, the more we'll get amazing matchups, man. Definitely.
Right, absolutely. Hey, Bruce, go ahead, fam. What you got to say, fam?
Hey, Coach, how are you, brother? Maestro,
Doing good.
Renee Box Young. What's happening, man?
Bruce,
oh, man, this fight is an event, bro. I am so
Salute to you, Bruce.
I'm so looking forward to it. I mean, this is like the old days. This is a stacked card. I mean, I love heavyweight boxing, and I mean the main event that goes without saying. Anybody that says they're not interested in it, they're full of shit, man. Their stomachs are going to be in knots when those two walk towards the ring. I personally, I think Tyson Fury is taking the fight lightly. I don't think he wants to be there. I think he's only there because, he lost arbitration and he has to be there. I think he's realized maybe in the last 6 weeks or so he has to get it together. Deontay Wilder, on the other hand, has had the focus, since the first fight. Whether it's hype or not, I think he believes it. I think he's ready. I think he's psyched for it. I think he's going to be like an animal in the ring. I think it's going to be a knockout within the first 3 rounds. If not, then it's going to be a whole different fight because nobody's seen him in a year and a half. So anything can happen in the ring. They're not the same fighters that stepped in there 18 months ago. So man, I am looking forward. And the undercard, bro. Man, Ajagba and and Sanchez. That's 2 top prospects in the heavyweight division, man. Two definitely fringe top 10 contenders. And then Hellenius and Kowalski, the rematch. That was a fight that had it featured, I think, the most punches at the time in a heavyweight non-title fight. On wherever it was, but man, there's been excuses on that one. Kalnacki wife just had a baby, so it wasn't a perfect training camp, and this way and that way. But man, everything's going to be settled here, and then we're going to see Big Baby Anderson, man. Bro. I'm going to put the dog on the door. I'm going to have the refrigerator full. My humidor is going to be stacked, bro. Nobody's coming in. It's going to be on the big screen. This is an event, man. I am so psyched for this event. You know, get the steaks on, get them protein shakes, man. Coach, this is going to be a truly event. Everybody's going to be on doing a broadcast of it. I don't know where I'm going to go. I like to stop everywhere, show the love, give them a thumbs up, man. But true, man, this whole week is going to go by like fire. I cannot wait till Saturday morning, man. It's going to start right then and there. So, man, shout out. Thanks for having me on here, brother.
Yes, sir. I will say this, Bruce. I really can't look too much into what these fighters are showing on social media, because you can look at it and say, because I was saying the same thing. Tyson Fury looked like he's not playing it, taking his fight serious. But then I had to check myself. What am I basing that on? I'm basing that on what he is allowing me to see, right? This is a part of Tyson Fury's head games. So you're basing it based on what he's showing you. He could be showing you a mirage. And then the other guy, you know, we see he's in the ring. He has a ring in the back of his house. Him and Malik Scott is doing pad work. That means he's taking it serious. Okay, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's going to win the fight. You see what I'm saying? So,
Coach, I've been around way too long, man. I've seen so many upsets, especially in the heavyweights. One punch and the whole division is turned upside down. So, man, to me, all these fights are 50-50 fights. There's no outstanding fighters I can see today. There's no standouts. You know, the fights that they're giving us, we know who the winner is going to be. It's the outcome of 30-70 at best. But this card right here is so many fights that could go 50-50 either way. That's why I love boxing, man. That's why I'm sticking around. That's why I'm a fan, a true heavyweight boxing fan, because I have seen the heavyweight division go a 180 on one punch, and man, it's so plausible. And bro, all you got to do is keep watching it. It's going to happen, man.
You know, I'm shocked that I'm gonna let you talk, Maestro. Go ahead, man. But I'm shocked that 20 months later, because both of these guys have not fought in 20 months. Like this guy here say, he ain't knocking no one out without his magic gloves. We still talking about gloves. I'm sorry. But go ahead, man. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, shout out to Cedric Kushner, R.I.P. I remember when I was growing up, he used to have these cards called heavyweight explosions. You know, all heavyweight cards. This is like a homage to that. It's all heavyweights. It's a heavyweight explosion. I'm excited about all of these heavyweight fights, because even the fight that's probably going to be a mismatch, Jared Big Baby Anderson, I'm excited about it because I see him as the future of the heavyweight division here in the United States, and I'm excited to see the brother do his work.
Yes, sir. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button and subscribe. Hey, Box Young, go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, I mean, just to add on to that, what Master A Boxing is saying, I mean, definitely, man. Anderson, I think he's one of those who are going to come up, definitely be a champ soon. Who knows? You know, this is one thing real quick, man. I don't want to make it long, but you know, I kind of feel like there's going to be some change in the heavyweight division sooner or later. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, we see Wilder's age also. How old is he? 35?
36.
36.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's getting up there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, took some damage. Obviously, everybody knows that. Tyson Fury, who knows how long, just because of instability and things of that nature concerning Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? He's kind of unpredictable. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken, after Klitschko, didn't he retire a couple years?
Yeah, he did. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, he did. He did retire. He retired like 3 years, and
yeah, wow.
Get off of this.
Yeah, so I mean, you know, just because of the instability there, who knows how long? The reason why I say it's because we don't know, you know what I'm saying, how long they're going to be, you know, boxing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not so sure how long, you know, Wilder will be boxing. And, you know, you got these young champs coming up, you know what I'm saying? These hungry fighters, you know, like Jared Anderson, you know, coming up, and we'll see how it goes, man. I think there's going to be some changes, maybe sooner than later, man. So we'll see. You know what I'm saying? The heavyweight division is definitely, you know, exciting. And all these, look, Usyk just got in the mix. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
upset,
yeah,
huge upset, amazing, beautiful boxing skills. You know what I'm saying? They're talking about a rematch. And so we'll see. You know, obviously you guys already know the story with AJ signing the Eddie Hearn lifelong, career long, whatever the heck that means. But, you know, contract, you know, I don't think he's going to leave anytime soon. I'm not sure that Anthony Joshua will leave anytime soon. But, you know, and boxing in general, man, I just love what I'm seeing. Obviously, there's a lot of buffoonery. There's a lot of gossip. There's a lot of nonsense that's going on. You know what I'm saying? But I try to focus on the great things that are going on. Hey, we all also got October, right? Herring versus Shakur, right?
Yeah. Right after this fight. So this is what I was telling the guy.
Yeah.
Guy was like, when Wilder beat Fury, then what you gonna do? I said, well, I'm gonna cover the fight that night. I'm gonna start the show 3:00 next day, Sunday, and then Monday, then Tuesday, and Wednesday, and we're gonna go on to the next fight. like, what am I supposed to do? I don't have any emotional investment in these guys. Like, I'm not a fanboy, so listen, whoever wins or loses, it is what it is. We are content creators. All of us on here are content creators. We create content about the sport of boxing. We move on to the next one. That's it. You know, so all this other stuff, like it's going to end of the world. I'm not going to harm myself. I'm not going to be depressed. Neither one of these guys is cutting me a check. So, you know, why
But, you know, I gotta say something, Coach, if I can, about this fight, you know, today. I mean, you guys know I've seen generations of boxers, but I have never seen the passion that's going on today. I mean, I'm talking about fucking, excuse me, man. I'm talking about Ali and Joe Frazier, man. You know, Jerry Cooney and Holmes. And there's just never been passion, you know, like there is today. You know, maybe it's racially divided. Maybe it's just so many people just don't know where to go anymore, and they just listen to who they want to hear, and they want to cling to something. But it's just so. All I can say is passion out there that you know, you don't know which way to go. You might say the wrong thing about a fighter. You know, you might say you might back the wrong fighter. So it's crazy for a boxing fan. They don't know which way to turn today. You know, I'm old school like you guys. You know, we don't have any skin in the game. I'm not going to lose any sleep. I don't care if Wilder wins. I don't care if Tyson wins. I want to see a good fight. And I'm just giving my opinion. This is what I think is going to happen from watching fights for all these years. You know, and that's the beautiful thing. We can share opinions on here. You know, we can get together. You know, and maybe my opinion will change because boxing, like everything else, it changes every day. You know,
it's subjective. It's subjective. All this stuff is subjective,
bro. Totally, bro. But Coach, you know, I dig your site, man. You keep it real over here, man. You know. You invite everybody on here. I don't see anybody getting timed out for their opinions. I go on some sites, man. If they're pro Wilder fight, I see somebody putting, I think Fury's going to win a decision. Bang, they get blocked. I mean, it's crazy out there, bro. You know,
that happened to me, Bruce. That happened to me,
Maestro. Yeah,
that happened to me. That happened to me on barbershop conversations. I asked a simple question: what are the adjustments that Wilder's going to make? What exactly is, you know, Malik Scott teaching him that's different? Because Wilder himself has said that Malik Scott isn't teaching him anything different. Malik Scott is just getting him to do what he already knows. So, you know, if somebody could explain that to me, that would be great. But if I say something like that, my ass gets timed out on Fred's channel, or, you know, I mean, that's a legitimate boxing question. I'm not insulting the dude. You know what I mean? I'm asking a question. If I was saying that about college basketball or the NBA, like that's a regular question, like X's and O question, a coaching question. Like, well, why am I getting timed out because of that? The answer is simple. It's what Coach was saying. It's fanboying. I haven't been a fanboy since Lennox Lewis retired, and that was a long time ago. You know, Lennox Lewis to me was the best heavyweight of his generation. I can't really see too many heavyweights of any generation fucking with Lennox Lewis. But like I said, you know, I'm approaching the big 4-0, you know, and I'm too old to be waving the pom-poms for people that are not cutting me checks. Matter of fact, I don't even wave pom-poms for the people that cut me checks. In other words, my supervisors and the institution I work for. I just keep it real. So appreciate you, Coach.
Yeah, man. And there's another thing I wanted to say, right? Listen, my main reason for saying that, okay, I got Fury beating Wilder again. I don't have any faith in Malik Scott. The reason, I'm going to tell you why. The reason why I don't have faith in Malik Scott, because I see a bunch of yes men, like, bro, I've never seen anything like this before in my life. You know, when the brother sent me a video of Fred barbershop conversation, and when Wilder showed his face on the camera, they went to hollering and screaming and doing the Tootsie Roll and the butterfly, and you know, show me that sexy feint, this and that, and I'm like, I can't take this dude serious, dude. You 10 times more skilled than Ali, bro. It's like this sound like some hype man, Flavor Flav type. I'm gonna hype you up, tell you the greatest thing. I get it. When a fighter has gotten beaten as bad as Wilder did, psychologically he's been destroyed. He's been psychologically raped. So your job is to build him back up. But it's a way that you do it. Now, maybe his tactics is right, and maybe I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But bro, I'm just saying, for me, I know what Sugar Hill can do. So I don't have any doubts about what he can do. I'm looking at, okay, if you get hit in the mouth a certain way, which fighter do I believe is going to execute the game plan? Because he has the mental strength, and the mental fortitude to fight through whatever adverse situations he has to go through in order to get it done. I saw Fury do it in the first fight when he got knocked down twice. In the second fight, he ate the right hand 3 times, and he came back and stopped this guy. So I know what Fury did with one trainer and what he did with Sugar Hill and this trainer in the 6-week training camp. I don't have faith in Malik Scott because he's been there since 1979. It's not like he's new. It's just now he's the lead trainer. I don't have faith in him, dog. I just don't. I could be wrong, but I don't have faith in him just based on that alone. Anybody want to speak on that?
No, I agree with you. And I'm going to bring back Lennox Lewis. You know, Lennox Lewis made excuses when he fought Oliver McCall. He said that the ref gave a quick count. What did he do? He got back in the ring. He righted the wrong. Lennox Lewis, second time he lost, Hassan Rahman. He said it was because of the Ocean's 11 movie. He didn't give himself enough time to train in South Africa at high altitude. He was, essentially allowing himself to be taken left and taken right and doing all kind of, interviews and people who wanted to see him. But what did he do? He righted the wrong. But what I've never heard a heavyweight champion do is blame commissions to this extent, blame the Wakanda suit, throw his own trainer, an elder black statesman in the sport, under a bus, say that he was disloyal, say that he spiked his water. It was the gloves, it was white privilege, it was everything under the sun. And you're right, Coach. I mean, Malik Scott doesn't seem to be taking the truth to him. He seems to be furthering the notion that he was wronged in the way that he's saying he was wrong. And if you're not going to teach the guy what he was doing wrong and correcting it, I don't really see how you're going to be preparing your fighter to win the fight. And like I said, the two things he's going to struggle with are A, being under the weight of a 275-pound man, struggling to fight on the inside, and also fighting off of the back foot. You lose your power when you're going backwards. We know that. And unless he's going to teach a 36-year-old man how to, not show that he's planting his feet every time he throws with power, or to box and move and still throw with power, I don't really see what difference there's really going to be. People tend to forget how many rounds he lost against Luis Ortiz before he was finally able to sit down and throw a shot and punch to knock Luis Ortiz out. Tyson Fury is not Dominic Breazeale. But like I said, come Saturday, we'll see. Nobody on this panel is going to be crying over the result, whichever way it goes. And we just want to see a good heavyweight fight. That's it.
Hey, Renee, go ahead, fam. I know you've been patiently waiting, brother.
No, it's all good, man. I don't have too much to say. You know what I'm saying? I just want to say that something I like, in the top rank social media, whatever, right? Platforms, Twitter, Instagram. I like the and it's like a perfect representation of what I think we're gonna see on Saturday night. You know what I'm saying? When we talk about skills, when we talk about, however they're gonna fight, man, it's gonna be an explosive fight. I humbly think that. I don't think it's gonna be too much of a chess match. I'm sure they're gonna start exchanging blows, you know what I'm saying, around round 4, possibly. I don't know. I'm not the best in predictions. I ate crow big time when the Ugas and Pacquiao fight, man. Oh my gosh, I ate crow big time, you know what I'm saying?
I did too. I ate crow with I picked Pacquiao to beat Ugas. I was wrong on that. I picked Usyk. I picked Joshua to beat Usyk. I was wrong on that. It happens.
And that's why I can personally, just for speaking for myself, I can get into the technique and all that stuff. But we'll see Saturday night. May the best man win. And I'll just get back to it real quick. I like the thumbnail. I don't know if you guys saw it. You guys go check it out later on the Top Rank social media. Either Twitter or Instagram. Go there. And it talked about something like, it said, like, it was a post. It said 1 more week. And it had, I don't know if you guys saw it. I don't know if you saw it, Coach Maestro Boxing, Bush goes, but it's awesome because it has, or the chat, it has like them, it has Tyson Fury in a diesel. Did you see that? In a green diesel, and him driving it, and then Wilder in a train, and they're about to collide. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, that's just a beautiful
I got to look at that. As a matter of fact,
And post it up. Yeah, post it up, coach. See if you can find it. It's beautiful. And that's exactly the reason why I say this is because I think that's what we're going to see, man, Saturday night. It's going to be beautiful. I'm going to enjoy it. And just like Maestro A boxing, I don't care who wins, man. May the best man win. And that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? May the best man win. We're going to see a beautiful fight. We're going to see a beautiful undercard, beautiful fights, enjoying the sport of boxing. Hey, I got to get going, coach, but I'm going to be tuning in the background. I appreciate it, man. Thanks so much for the time you giving us here with that link. Peace out, fam.
Yes, sir. Peace out, brother. Peace out. Peace out to my main man, Renee Boxing, young man. Appreciate. But as a matter of fact, let's get a brother a round of applause. I got my little my trusty roadcast over here, bro. Yeah, man. So absolutely, bro. So I mean, the way I see it, guys, I'm gonna just be honest with you guys. Like, I just don't have faith in Malik Scott. I don't. Now Malik Scott could be Angelo he could be Angelo Dundee reincarnated. He could be Eddie Futch. He could be Georgie Benton. He could be Tommy, he could be Tommy Brooks. He could be, all of these great trainers, Angelo Dundee, Customato. He could be, because they're talking like he's this guy. Like he is the greatest trainer to ever in the history of the sport of boxing on that side of the fence. And I'm like, what are you basing that on? Well, we just basing it on what we saw on Instagram posts and the conviction and how mean he's looking on camera when they're talking about what they're going to do. I'm like, okay, we'll do what. Unfortunately, it's not as simple as that. It doesn't work that way. You know what I mean? But, again, we're going to see a good fight, hopefully. You know what, bro? I'm going to tell you some real shit, bro. Y'all might think I'm tripping. Boy, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody get disqualified in this fight.
I think that's a possibility for sure.
Because I think when things are not going somebody's way that's in the fight and they mentally lose it, kind of like what Tyson did against Holyfield. Tyson lost it. Yeah. Hey, bro, I'm telling you, bro, because I'm like, because there's people, who has an emotional invested interest in this. Like, there's people who's looking at this is bigger than boxing. It's more than boxing. No, it's not. It's just a boxing match. No, this is for the struggle, and this is for the revolution. Brother, listen, it's just a boxing match. That's it. There are going to be more boxing matches after that. No, but this time you don't understand, dude. You're taking it a little too far. Like, for real. It's not what you guys trying to make it out to be. You see what I'm saying? This is not the civil rights movement. This is a boxing match between two multimillionaires. That's what this is. Who, when they go home at night, they sleeping on a bed full of money. They're sleeping on a bed full of money, bro. That's what this is. So I don't know if any of these guys are getting any of the money. I don't know. But that's all it is, bro. Again, Maestro, you got a channel. More than likely, you're going to shoot a video on it. And I'm going to shoot a video on it.
Oh, 100%. Tomorrow.
Yeah. And no, I'm just saying when it happens, and then we're going to move on to the next fight. That's it. Like, I think some of these guys, they want us to be on suicide
100%.
watch. They want us to be on suicide watch. I told you. Okay, you told me. What did you gain out of it? I told you so. And that's it, bro. Like, you ain't able to pay your rent on it. You're not able to pay your mortgage on it. You still got to we still got to take care of your wife, your kids, your family. Whatever. All of that shit's still going to be here. You see what I'm saying? So, I'm sorry, bro. I'm not, it's not that serious to me. It's really not, to be honest with you. It's not that serious to me. Bruce, anything you want to say, fam?
Yeah, Coach. You were touching on something earlier, Coach. That Wilder that came in the ring a year and a half ago. That's not the Deontay Wilder we saw 40 fights before that. I mean, that was a different guy. You can say drugged water. You can say anything you want. The suit was too heavy. He could have had a bad cheese on his turkey sub the night before. I mean, maybe he went to an orgy, whatever it was. But that was not the Deontay Wilder that we're used to seeing. And I think that the mistake is a lot of people are basing that on the same Deontay Wilder. And the same thing with Tyson Fury. I don't think we're going to see the same Tyson Fury. I think he peaked in that fight. I saw the press conference yesterday. He looked soft I mean, I'm looking at it, as just a trainer's looks at a client. He just didn't look hard. He didn't look like he was well trained for the fight. I mean, maybe he looked like he took it on 6 weeks' notice. I think Wilder's just been in camp. I think he's just obsessed with this fight. I think his fans have made him obsessed. And like I said, he's bought the hype. I think we're going to see a different Deontay Wilder, and the scrutiny end of this fight. They're going to be watching everything, that the wrapping of the gloves, the water. I mean, there's going to be no more excuses after this fight. And that's why I think just on as a boxing fan, I just see Tyson. I see Deontay Wilder coming in with an attitude, looking mean. And I think he's just going to catch a surprise Tyson Fury, who's really doesn't even want to be there. He's only there because arbitration forced him to be. I think he's going to catch him early, and that's the way I think the fight's going to end. But I could be wrong, man. I've been wrong a million times. Maybe Fury's going to start moving around like a middleweight again. Maybe it's going to be a boxing match, and maybe we'll see the body work. I don't know, bro. But anything is possible. That's why I'm so looking forward to this fight. Anybody that says that they're not, man, they've been either sleeping or under a rock for the last year, bro.
Yeah, man. I don't take the same position that you take from what you say you saw out of Fury. Me personally, I'm not really looking too much into any of it. To be honest with you, because
I don't either.
Yeah. I don't see what you see.
Coach, what I'll say about the difference in Deontay Wilder was that before the rematch, he was stepping into the ring with a guy who rose up from his most powerful punch and then proceeded to win the 12th round if it wasn't for the fact that he was knocked down. I mean, Tyson Fury hurt him. That's what he was carrying into the rematch.
Right. And this is another thing I want to say. Everybody knows we're going to see a brand new Wilder. Wilder's going to be a better fighter than the first fight. Do you think Fury is going to be a worse fighter than the second fight?
I do, man. I think a big-bodied person like that, it puts a lot of wear and tear, a lot of stress on their body. Not to mention, the drug abuse, the alcohol abuse. That catches up fast, especially with a giant 6'9" carrying around 300 pounds. Walking around on those knees, man. I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen overnight, and I can see that just the way Tyson Fury's moving around. I don't think we're going to see the guy that we saw box smoothly and the guy that beat up Deontay Wilder. I just don't think that person physically exists anymore.
Okay, all right. Well, that's your opinion. I don't agree with it, but
that's it, man. Just an opinion, and that's why I love your site, Coach, because we can share them, man. We can go back and forth, and we love each other just as much, and we click off, bro.
Yeah. Absolutely. I'm trying to pull this up on. I'm trying to pull this up on Twitter right now. What's Malachi Williams? Let me see. What the hell is? Right, this. I'm like, I forgot my password. I just forgot my damn password. I don't know. Anyways, man, I'm trying to pull something up on Twitter, guys, so we can see. I want to see this thing that the brother was telling me about, but as a matter of fact, let me do my phone number. Me personally, guys, like I said before, man, may the best man win. We leave the fanboy to let them do what they're gonna do. I really don't care. Really don't care, bro. I just really don't, dog. Like to me, it's just that, hey, man, I just want to see a good fight. Let's get this shit over with, and move on to the next one. That's it. That's how I'm looking at it. We're gonna move on to the next one. I still have Fury beating Wilder. I don't have faith in Malik Scott. I see this fight going that Wilder probably wants to win this fight so bad that his anger may play against him. You know what? I'm gonna give you an analogy. The Rocky, this is a fictitious movie, but when Rocky fought Clubber Lang in the second fight, I can see something like that happening. I'm gonna get this fool. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna knock him out. I'm 10 times better than Muhammad Ali inside the ring. I don't fought 10 times more battles than Muhammad Ali inside the ring. I gotta do this for my people. I gotta do this for that. I gotta do yada yada yada. I know I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. And then when the kill shot don't come, then what? If you don't get him out of there in 3-4 rounds, if Tyson Fury is not as soft as you thought he was, if Tyson Fury really did take this fight serious, and this fight is totally opposite the way you thought it was going to happen, then what? That's my mind.
Then he's gonna lose. He's gonna lose. Look,
right.
I either believe two things. I either believe that Deontay Wilder's a piece of shit for doing what he did to Mark Breland, or I believe that he sustained significant psychological damage, which is actually what I think, by the ass whooping that he took. Because those are the really only two things that can explain him blaming a loss on his trainer that way. And again, if he's experienced significant psychological damage, what I'm seeing from Malik Scott is not going to be fixing that. It just isn't. And that's beyond the training concerns that you have, Coach.
Yeah, I just don't I just don't have any faith in I don't have faith in Scott. Like from what I saw a fighter that was 700 pounds in Tyson Fury, lose weight, fresh off a coke, fought for Wilder, and he took his best shot twice and he got up both times. I saw that same fighter improve from the first fight to the second fight, come with a different game plan, gain weight, and he stopped Wilder in the second fight. And I believe that this fight is going to come in better. Now, Wilder's going to come in a lot better. To me, Wilder did not have his legs up under him for whatever the reason may be. I know Wilder said that his trainer, Mark Breland, put muscle relaxants in his water, which made him weak. He didn't show any proof of that, but that's what he said, right? So hopefully this time he don't have any muscle relaxant in his water, right? We know he's going to wear a costume again. I hope that he doesn't wear the costume because the costume wore his legs out last time. But apparently he's going to wear another costume that's going to be made by the Glam Squad, right? So we got that. So if he can overcome those things, then we'll see what happens. I seen a guy who was at his worst, and he's I think Fury, I underestimated Fury in the first fight. I underestimated Fury in the second fight. I picked Wilder to knock Fury out in the first fight. He didn't. I picked Wilder to knock Fury out in the second fight. He didn't. So this third fight, I said, I don't learn my goddamn lesson. So that's what, that's just me. So I get it, man. I'm off the hope train. I'm off the hope train, and it's just the way I see it. I just don't, Now, I think he's going to fight strong. I think he's going to fight strong. You know what I mean? I really believe that. But, at the end of the day, I just think when it comes down to it, and I think when adjustments need to be made, if you don't get him out there in 3 rounds or 4 rounds, like Bruce saying, then what? Then what? That's my big question. Then what? I mean, it's easy to say, I'm going to get him out of there. I'm going to knock him out. I'm going to get him out of there in 3 rounds. I think he's serious this time. This going to be the one. I'm telling you, boy, I'm coming with hammer knockers. I'm throwing bolos. Y'all don't know I'm going to do this for my people. All that shit sound good. But you got a 6'9", 275-pound guy that can fight. And he's taking your right hand. So I'm like, okay, so until and I bet it against this guy twice. I bet it against Fury twice. The Radio Raheem interview, to this day, that sold me. When he said, I said, look how serious he looked. Look how mean. I was just like you, Bruce. Look how mean he looked. Oh, he's looking mean. He looking like 4 Clubber Lanes combined into one. He said, look at the passion that he said. To this day. Oh my God, Fury's in trouble. That was me. Guess what happened? He got stopped. So I ain't buying the looking mean, looking tough. Tyson Fury, look how big he got. He got all these love handles. He looking fat around the waist. I went the same thing you doing, Bruce. I did the exact same shit. He looking fat around the waist. He looking soft. I don't believe him when he say he's gonna come forward and stop Wilder. Oh man, that dude got dropped the second time, twice in the first fight. Oh man, what you think Wilder gonna do to him in the second fight? I fell for that banana in the tailpipe. Guess what? I ain't falling for it no more. That's all I'm saying. So, that's all I got to say about that. So I ain't, man. Other than that, that's it, bro. I fell for it, bro. I fell for it. I ain't going by how fat Tyson Fury look. I'm not going by how him laughing. I'm not going by none of that. I'm like, this dude is a gamer. I know when fight starts, he rises to the occasion. That's all he's ever shown me. So I'm like, I bet it against him twice. I ain't betting against him no goddamn more. I learned my lesson. So
there you go, Coach. I got to get up out of here, but I want to thank you, Coach, and
all
Bruce.
Right. Give me
the time on this Sunday.
Your social media.
Yeah, Maestro A Boxing on YouTube. And Maestro Amilcar, that's Amilcar, that's on Twitter. But yeah, check me out, Mano a Mano Live, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, on my channel on YouTube with Kenny T. Thank you, Coach.
Yes, sir. Salute to my brother, Maestro Boxing, man. Please, let's give him a round of applause. Give my brother a round of applause, man. My brother a round of applause, man. Yeah, man. Give my brother a round of applause, man. Maestro Boxing, man.
Hey, Coach, I'm going to dip too, man. I really appreciate you having me on with Maestro here, Renee Box Young, man. We had a great show, man. It was just great chopping up at the end. I like getting my opinion in. I like coming in here where we can agree to disagree or whatever it may be. But I can't wait till next Saturday night, man. I'm psyched, and it takes a lot to get an old man like me psyched, brother. So peace out, man.
Yes, sir, man. Salute to my brother Bruce, man. Round of applause to my brother Bruce. Bruce goes in the building. Bruce goes. Yeah, man. Hey, shout out to X-Shay4. X-Shay, what's going on, baby?
Hey, Coach, how's it going?
Hey, what's happening, man? First time you being on the panel, man. What the link read?
Yeah.
Hey, you can put your avatar on if you want to. You don't want to, so that's fine. Yeah.
Hold
on, let me get this super chat out the way. Shout out to R West.
The stickiest of the icky.
Sorry about that.
You want to smoke with the old boy Rick James?
That's the wrong one. We talk about smoking. I did that already. Shout out to my main man R West.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Shelton said put the link in the description. The link is already there. Shelton, I just put it in there for you. I just put the link in there. I put the link in there already, Shelton. So just click the link. It's in there. Oh, there you go. Hey, Shake, go ahead, fam. Go ahead and talk, fam.
Hey, well, salute to everybody in the chat. Coach, I wanted to show this video to you. It's from February 21 of 2020. It's a fight hype video, and its title is Malik Scott gives Fury a dead serious suicide warning. And check out the first part of this. Tell me if you can hear this.
Can you just send it to me instead of
Okay, let me link it to you.
Yeah, just you can send it like you send it to my Instagram. You got me my Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Yes, send me the link there. Send it to me there.
Okay. Or I could also drop it here in the
drop it in the chat. Okay. Okay. Yeah, man. Hey, Shelton, go ahead, fam. Shelton, go ahead.
What up, Coach?
Yeah, what's going on, Shelton?
How you feeling, man?
Feeling good.
I was listening to you while I was out here. I was out here doing my thing, man, and yeah, I was one of the main detractors from this fight. I was tired of all the garbage in the game, but now I want to see it. I just want to see if there's any improvements by either fighter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I really don't have no preference in the outcome. I really don't care who wins. I'm sick of both of them, but I want to see the fight. It's going to be an interesting fight. I think Wilder's going to come in better.
Yeah.
I just want it to be competitive. I don't know if he's improved enough to pull it off, but we shall see.
Yeah, man. So absolutely. John, let me address some of the people in the chat. Shout out to On the Burger Planet, man. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the like button. I really appreciate that, fam.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to you, man, for the subscription. James Burrell says, I picked Fury the first 2 times, picked Usyk, and thought Manning was old and inactive. I'm picking Fury again. It's not a good fight, and it's being sold. He says it's not a good fight, and it's being sold. Okay. Now, I mean, that's a good fight. The undercard and everything, James. The undercard is good. In this fight, it's going to be a damn good fight. I think this fight is going to be a lot more better. I think that Wilder has a lot of pressure on him for the simple fact that he has to, he said the only reason Tyson Fury won because he cheated. So long as he don't cheat this time, and as long as I'm a water bottle not spiking, as long as the gloves is not, yada yada yada, I should win this time. So he has to win this time because he got the people on the internet who follow him, the Bomb Squad Nation, and the ones who's watching this show right now. I see you. The ones who watching the show in Wilder's camp, they watch my videos every day. I see you. Just want to say hi to you. I know you're watching. They are going to, he has to live up to that. And that's so it is what it is. So I'm not buying into looking mean. This guy body looks soft. Tyson Fury has always looked soft. Let's be honest. He's not Arnold Schwarzenegger. So go ahead, Sheldon.
Well, it's just that, Yeah, I just want to see it because, to be honest, I'm not really too interested in the fight. I'm interested in the day after.
Yeah.
The day after is gonna be wild. Either way, coach. Because I'm pretty sure that if he loses, they're gonna say cheese again.
Yeah.
And if he wins, it's gonna be confirmation that he cheated the first 2 times. It's just ridiculous. It's all ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, exactly. You know, once it's over with, we're gonna move on to the next one, like we did. Michael Mosley, you're new to this channel. You click the link. I need to see your face, brother. We got a lot of trolls coming, sending yeah, nah. Yeah, that ain't gonna work, fam. That's a troll right there. That ain't gonna work. Oh, okay, let me see. Michael Mosley, wave your hand. I can see you in the background. Okay.
I'm an instigator, coach. Damon in the chat say I'm an instigator, coach. I'm an instigator.
Bear with me one moment. He said, Jamie Nieto. Shout out to Jamie Nieto for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
I'm finna let you in right now, fam.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said Leonard Ellerby was interviewed and asked if he think Tank would fight T.O., Devin, or Ryan, and he responded saying, "These aren't big fights, so Barrios is bigger." Listen, man, they got some strange stuff going on over there with the over there. They're fighting in-house fights. T.O. is not a part of PBC. Devin's not a part of PBC. Ryan's not a part of PBC. So that's going to always be the answer when it's not an in-house fight, to be fair with you.
Yo,
what's going on, Michael Mosley? What's going on? What's your name? How to spell your last name?
Michael Moose lead, man. Moose. Like a moose.
All right, Moose, what's going on, fam?
What's up, dog?
What's happening with you?
Yo, I just wanted to say, yo, fucking Deontay Wilder's gonna get his fucking jaw spun.
Hey, we can't be cursing. We can't be cursing on here. Can't be cursing on here.
Yo, Tyson Fury is a gypsy king. Oh, gypsy king! He beat the fuck out that motherfucker.
All right, you got to go. You crazy. All right, Mike, you crazy. Who is this guy over here? Damian Bennett. Yeah, Mike, man, you seem like you fanboying over there on Tyson Fury, man. So I'm gonna have to, get you up out of here, fam. Let's see who this brother is. I normally don't let people who come on here who I don't know, because I know what time it is.
Well, Damon, I hope it's Damon. Damon say I'm an instigator. Damon say I'm instigating shit.
Oh, hold on, Damon. Oh, Damon Bennett. Yeah, this is him right here. Damon, you in the building, Damon. You in the building.
Yeah, Damon say I'm an instigator.
Hold up, Coach. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you hear me, Coach?
Yeah, I can hear you, but I think you got me playing in the background, brother.
Okay, this is my first time. I'm trying to figure this out.
Yeah, just if you're watching me on YouTube, Damon, just turn the volume down on YouTube.
Oh, I see what it is.
Okay, go ahead, fam.
Yeah, I'm just picking with Shelton, man. I just wanted to call, man. I laugh at you every day at 3 o'clock when I'm at work, and I get mad when I miss you. It's kind of funny. And I mean, fanboying, I guess that's the new thing now, because the new internet thing. Everybody, I'm old school. I'm like, you put your work in the gym, the field, whatever. Once you put your work in, it's gonna show. If you don't put no work in, it ain't gonna show. That's where I'm from.
Fact. Right. That's
I'm
facts.
not a fanboy, but I'm from Baltimore, so I'm definitely a Tank fan for sure. But I ain't.
Oh, Tank, yeah, Tank a bad boy. Tank is a bad boy.
I ain't no. And I guess my only. Well, I want to see a fight. I'm sick of this. I just want it to be like over. I'm with you on that one, Sheldon. This shit need to be. I mean, this prep need to be over. I'm so sick of this mess. Just so we can get to the next fight. Let's see what Shakur and them do. And Chad, stop saying people ducking, man. These guys don't control their careers. Nobody's ducking. They set up who they want to, what fights they want to set up. They let them fight. Nobody's ducking.
Hey, that is true. That is true. The fighters don't control their own careers. That is true.
But they go online capping, as the youngins say. They capping. They talking trash. They ain't fighting. No, they only fighting who the handlers allow them to fight. Man. That's it. Point blank period.
Oh, hold on, man. Shout out to my brother Blood, man. My brother Retro Boxing is in the building. Blood, what's going on, fam?
Hey, man.
Hold on. I gotta do this right. Let's give my brother, Michelle and Blood a round of applause, and Damon a round of applause. Do this for my brother.
Hey, Joe, you want stop it, man.
That's out of respect. That's out of respect, bro. That's out of respect. I apologize for that. Blood, go ahead, brother. Talk. Let me shut my damn mouth. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, man, how y'all doing, man? It's good to see everybody up in here. Coach Malachi, shout out to your country boy. As far as my boy Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, man, I honestly have Deontay Wilder. I believe he's going to win this fight. I just don't think that Tyson Fury was mentally ready for this fight. He was trying to get out of the fight. He ended up realizing, by the time he realized that it was better off to fight Deontay Wilder, I think he was just not there mentally. Both are nearly 2 years older now, too. So we don't really know how much that ring rust is going to affect guys. They're both in their 30s. Fights are not always about skill, though. There's also a mental component, and Deontay Wilder believes in over 90% of the mental component. And I think Tyson Fury holds that number pretty high, too. So you have to think about that. I think that with all the trash talk that's been going on in this fight, all the back and forth, the accusations, the lying, all that shit, man. Let me excuse me for the 4 letters there. Hold on, let me calm myself down here, okay?
Yeah, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
I'm trying to remember. I'm on coach platform here.
No, I curse sometimes too, but the other guy, he can't be every 2-3 words. F this, F that. Yeah. I'm gonna, like the mother channel. It's the mother channels, bro. That's all you hear. I don't give a what. Yada yada. You bitch. I'm gonna pull up. I'm like, hold on, bro. With this ain't the Jerry Springer show over here.
All those tough guys you talking about, coach? Coach, you talking about the tough guy?
Yeah, you know who it is. You go over there sometime. You know what I'm talking about. We ain't gonna say their names.
Oh yeah. I dip over there and check them out. They crazy.
Hey, go ahead, Blood.
Yeah, see, the thing about it is, after all this personal stuff that has went back and forth, Deontay Wilder, this guy actually believes that he's some kind of king and messiah, and he is to those group of guys that really support him like that. And I believe that it's really went into Deontay Wilder's mental at this time that he has to win this fight. I still don't believe he was right in that second fight. I don't think he was right. I don't know if it was the uniform. I'm not making the excuses, but I just don't think he was who he was that night. So I think in this fight, he's going to come with that killer instinct. And I just have a strange feeling if he goes in there and he fights, I think he's going to knock out Tyson.
Sorry about that, guys.
And I want to say this too. I want to say one more thing. And I'm going to support Deontay Wilder in this fight here because I prefer him to beat Tyson Fury. It's just the way it is. I'll support Deontay Wilder whenever I see fit. All right. I didn't sign on to all that cheating stuff. So if y'all are mad about that, screw y'all anyway. I want to have nothing to do with you guys. Don't y'all understand that? I'll support him because that's what I do and because of my connection to him. All right. So don't come telling me nothing. And that's all I got to say.
Yeah, because I think they feel like that they dictate when are you supposed to support Wilder and not supposed to support Wilder. And if you don't support him now, yada, you ain't allowed to come over here and pick him to win this time. But then, but then if you don't pick him to win, you going against him. Like, bro, y'all can't have it both ways. You see what I'm saying? Like, I can break down methodically why I feel like that he's not going to win. Not, and Blood can break down methodically why he feels like that Wilder is going to win. There's nothing wrong with that. Me, I don't have faith in Malik Scott. I know Wilder's a dog. He gonna come in and make it do what it do. I know that Wilder gonna be 1,000% better. Personally, I just think he didn't really train for the second fight.
Coach, why don't you have faith in Malik Scott?
Because I see too much hype man stuff going on with Malik Scott. To me, in my opinion.
I said in the chat 1,000 times. As the trainer, what is he supposed to do with his fighter? Tell him that he's gonna go in there and get his tail whipped?
No, he's not supposed to tell him that. But I'm saying it's a level to it. When you go to I studied a lot of trainers, right? Like Georgia Benton, Tommy Brooks. I studied a lot of these guys. I interviewed some of them, Buddy McGirt, and I just never seen, you 10 times better than Muhammad Ali inside of the ring. And I'm telling you, if he would have fought Ali or fought Foreman back in the day, he would have knocked all of those guys out. And he would have did. Like I've never seen trainers. I've just go to that level of hyperbole. in my life. Now,
Coach, I think they just annoyed you because they said, but he was better than Muhammad Ali. I think that's
oh, that right there was that was the line crosser right there. I'm gonna be honest.
They annoyed me with that. That's for sure.
Hey, listen, hey, my brother, now, I can't, Damon. I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. You was right. You're right about that. I'm with you when you're right. When they did that, that was like they crossed the line. That was it. That was, bro. Like you could have.
But here.
Hold on, let me get the super chat.
But here's the thing, Coach. Here's the thing, right?
Shout out to Jamie Nieto for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He say, shout out to Clubber Lane. Laughing my ass off. You be killing me with that, coach. Shut up, old man. You don't know what I've been going through. It's a disgrace the way you've been ducking me.
Coach. Here's the thing, though, Coach. Like Love was saying earlier, right? I want to chime in on that. Nobody ever stopped supporting Deontay Wilder.
Nah.
I will never go against my American heavyweight against another heavyweight. I want my American heavyweight to win. We just had a problem with the excuse making. That's the issue. Nothing else is the issue. You want to think you the king from Wakanda? That's fine. You want to think that you some kind of reincarnation of Malcolm X and Muhammad Ali? That's fine. But you can't say you're the closest thing to Muhammad Ali when you're making 10,000 excuses. Muhammad Ali never made excuses. If he lost, he lost. He didn't make excuses. They tried to get him to make an excuse. When his jaw got broke against Norton, he said, no excuses, I lost. I'm going to be better next time. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, the excuses. Yes.
So you look like you about my age, man. And what it is, we come from a different school of thought, man. We just suck it up. I mean, guys do it like not only Wilder or anybody come up with an excuse. Everybody just comes up with an excuse of why whatever happened. We just come from a different school of thought. It's just that simple.
Exactly.
We grew up.
Exactly. I can't go with the excuses. You lost. You got beat.
Right. It's just a different train of thought. I mean, just like Joshua last week. Nobody. I mean, you got some people. Everybody's saying they picked him now, but nobody picked Joshua to lose the Usyk.
Yeah, you got a lot of people saying they picked Usyk.
They got crystal balls. Yeah, I saw it. I knew it was going to happen.
See, a lot of people,
No one saw that.
Yeah, we do come from a different train of thought and a different school. We from the old school, you know what I'm saying, and all of that. But you know, at some point we got to tell these guys when they're wrong about some certain things, and we're not going to agree, and we're not going to sign on to that, and we're not going to deal with all the attacking of other people too. That's the problem. You're going around calling people Uncle Toms, coons, and all of that kind of stuff because they don't want to sign on to the excuses. There's no excuse for that right there.
Yeah, you can't say that you're pro-black, but you constantly attacking other black fighters. You can't say that. You can't say I support all black fighters, but Terrence Crawford is top-ranked Toby, and you attacked Charlo because he had a different opinion. You attacked Cobra because he had a different opinion. So you got to pick one. You can't be contradictory. You got to pick one.
It's the internet, Chuck. That's what they do.
Yeah, the internet. Yeah, I
mean,
the internet.
I listen, but I don't let any of it hold. To me, it holds no weight.
Yeah. Not, you know, but you're right about that, and that's what it is. And like me, I try to point out the contradictions. I used to bang on it hard in the beginning. Now it's like I think my point has already been established in the YTBC, and like my point is established already, so I don't have to keep beating a dead horse. You know, that's just how these guys are. I get it. I understand. You know, they have a cult-like following. That's fine. That has nothing to do with what the outcome of the fight is going to be. Of course, the hungriest dog is going to get the steak at the end of the day. Just all the emotions aside, I just feel like that, you know, as the fight materializes, if certain things are not working in the fight, who is going to listen to the corner? Who's going to listen to their trainer and say, okay, I got to dig deep? Because this fight is not going to be easy for neither fighter. You know, it's not going to be easy for nobody. You know, so he going to knock him out of 3 rounds. I don't, it may not happen that way. If it don't happen that way, I think it's going to be a dog fight. This going to be a fight. But this is my suggestion to both fighters. I saw the fight with Tyson Fury fought Wilder the second time. He fought him dirty. had him in the headlock. He was leading his weight on, bro.
Coach,
Listen.
that's part of the game, though, Coach. That's what Marvin Hagler and all those greats did. All the Aguayo, Aaron Pryor, they used to hold behind the head and hit low, hit on the break. Evander Holyfield used to do it. All of the guys did it, so that's something that's normal in boxing. You can't cry about that. Deontay Wilder got to go back in there and do that to him. He got to hit on the break. He got a rabbit punch. He got to, because Fury is going to have a killer instinct. He's going to do that to him. So Wilder got to go in there and make it a fight and make sure he runs into that big right hand. And if he goes in there and he goes in there with the killer instinct and the right mentality, I think he could take Tyson Fury out, and he will.
Yeah, listen.
I agree with you in that. That's why I agree with you when you talk about the possibility of disqualification, because I think it's going to be ugly.
Yo, I'm like, bro, like
depends on how the ref play it.
Listen, check this out. Blood, you remember how Damon, I know you know. Do you remember how Lennox Lewis used to fight? Lennox Lewis fought dirty.
Yes, he did.
Lennox put his weight on you, put his forearm on you. Bro, make the referee do his job.
Klitschko's did it too. The Klitschko's used to, especially after they got with Stewart, they started holding on and putting their weight on people and holding and laying on people the whole fight. All of those guys did that kind of stuff. Wilder just has to be strong enough. I'm worried about his leg strength. We all know he's a beast. We know he could bench 350 pounds, which is hard to do for such a tall guy. But what about his legs? Is his legs ready to carry around all that dead body weight and all that kind of stuff? That's a whole different story in the ring, bro. He's gonna have to be ready for somebody who's coming to maul him and all of that kind of stuff. And Wilder got some killer power, so he's gonna have to set up Fury to be in position so he can land that power, which is a lot of movement. I think if you could try to confuse him, he just needs to get that shot off, man.
Right. But let me ask you a question. Blood, I think it's gonna be more than just the shot. You know what I mean? Because he landed. I see this is what I'm saying by this. Fury, Wilder saying some of the same stuff he said before. You need to be perfect for 12 rounds. I only need to be perfect for 2 seconds.
Oh, is he still talking? See, I haven't been listening to him, Coach.
Yeah. He's
so
still
saying if he's talking like that, then that's not really good. But
he's still saying that because I'm like, and I'm gonna show you the video. He said that.
He's gonna have to set. Yeah, I agree. He's gonna have to set himself up to get the big shot. He's gonna have to know how to move inside of Fury's jab and that little jab that he was doing to the pit. That shit, that little slow ass shit. Fury fights tall. He can see all that stuff coming. So he's going to have to come in and get on the inside of Fury's work. And Fury's going to be trying to smother Wilder's right hand. So he already knows what to expect there. There's a lot of different things that Wilder and Malik Scott, they could have come up with a solid game plan. I've been looking at a little bit of the footage, but we ain't going to know till fight night, bro.
Yeah, we're not going to know, man. That's what I'm saying, Damon and Blood.
It's fun to talk about.
That's a lot of stuff that what they're showing us and what they're working on is two different things. You see what I'm saying? This is psychological warfare at this point. I'm showing you this. I'm showing like the stuff that Wilder is doing is really basic boxing stuff. I'm just being honest with you. Jab to the body, feint. This is boxing 101. For a guy he's 36 years old. This is like there's nothing. You can't read much into that. And then Fury doesn't look like he's taking it serious. You can't read much into that. Because it's a lot of fights that Ali had. No one thought Ali was taking a lot of fights serious. I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. And guess what? When he got in the ring, he was dead ass serious. So you can't go by to what they're showing you. Again, I got this book right, the Life and Crimes of Don King. In 1974, Ali, I think Roy Williams, that was one of his sparring partners, and Larry Holmes was giving Ali that work in sparring. They was dropping Ali in box in the gym in Africa. They was dropping him. This is
you know that, Jamie.
No, so hold on. I got this. Listen, so they was dropping Ali, but Ali said that listen, he was conditioning his body to endure the pain that he was going to have to take when he fight George Foreman. He knew this. That was his game plan. Ali called Cus D'Amato, the great Cus D'Amato. He called him right before he left and went to Africa. He said, Cus, even though he had Angelo Dundee as his trainer, listen, this is a true story. I got the receipts, the documentation. Interview from Muhammad Ali, Cus D'Amato, Angelo Dundee, Boudini Brown. I have it right. I'm gonna show it to you guys. He said, what's one piece of advice you can give me before I fight George? He said, it's only one piece of advice I can give you. He said, hurt him with your first shot. He said, make sure you hurt him with your first shot. If you go back and watch that fight again, what was the first shot Ali hit George Foreman with? The lead right hand. George didn't see it coming. He hurt George. From that first round on, he got his attention. And then, of course, George went to getting Ali back on the ropes and punching him on the ropes. He went back to his corner. Angelo Dundee, Boudini Brown, everybody was yelling at him. What are you doing, Muhammad? Get off the ropes. That's not what we worked on. He told his trainer, Angelo Dundee, to shut up. I know what I'm doing. This is facts. I had the receipts. He said, shut up. I know what I'm doing. I got this fool right where I want him at. He was talking to George all in the fight. You know, yada, yada, yada. George was getting angry. He was really mad. George ended up getting tired because he was trying so hard to knock this dude out because he told the whole world, I'm going to knock him out. I'm going to get him. Yada, yada, yada. He gassed out, and we know the rest is history. So I can kind of, well, that has nothing to do with this fight. I'm just saying, emotions are going to have to be in check. You can't go in there like a raging bull. I'm going to knock this dude out. He cheated me. He did this. I'm going to go get him. I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him. I told him I was going to knock him out in 3. Then when the 4th round come, he's still there. Then when the 5th round come, he's still there. Then when the 6th round come, when doubt starts to set in, then what? It doesn't mean Wilder's not going to knock Fury out. I'm just saying, like, this is like you got to keep your emotions in check, dude. Don't get caught up in trying to prove something to your social media channels who ride for you because you told them you're going to do this and do that, and I got to live up to this prediction that they're saying. Bruh, it's not like the other guy who's 6'9", 275 pounds. He's not going to cooperate with your prediction. He's not going to cooperate with your prediction. He's not going to say, well, damn, I ain't got a chance. This dude going to hit me with the right hand, and I'm going to just fall. He's not going to cooperate with it. So you're going to have to try to land more than the right hand because you landed in the first fight, he got up. You landed in the second fight, he ate it. So you're going to have to try to do something else. Me personally, I know Wilder, he got a dog in him. He's going to do his thing. I know that for a fight. I ain't sure about Malik Scott, dog, but I could be wrong. And Damon, you might be right. Malik Scott might be Angelo Dundee reincarnated.
I'm not saying that, Coach. I'm just saying that we don't know.
Right, we don't know.
We don't know. A lot of times, like you look at, I'm equated to basketball. You know, a lot of times the good coaches, they were not great players. They were around, great players, but they weren't great players themselves. And a lot of that comes from, they have to use fundamentals. A lot of times players, they're gifted, so they don't use the fundamentals. So these coaches that aren't good, they have to rely on the fundamentals. So if he took Wilder back, said, "Look, bro, we got to get back to the fundies."
All right, let me address this super chat. Jamie, I'm so sorry, fam. I'm so sorry. Okay. Shout out to Jamie for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Jamie says the problem is Wilder is carrying more weight and he has weak legs. It's just my opinion, but I see him getting outboxed pretty easily again. If I don't know how strong his legs is. He always had skinny legs, so we don't know. Maybe they've been working on him. Maybe they're stronger. I see this fight, bro. I'm gonna tell you something. It might be some points taken in this fight on both sides, bro. This is gonna be a dirty fight, bro. I see Fury pretty much employing the same tactics that he did last time, putting all his weight on him, leaning on him, mugging him. Make the referee do his job. That's what I say. Make the referee do his job, dog. Both Fury and Wilder need to do the same thing. Listen, if you can hit that man behind his head and get away with it, hit him behind the goddamn head. It's a difference between fighting dirty and cheating. It's a difference between fighting dirty and cheating. If you're able to get away with certain things in the ring, the ref don't see it. Hey man, continue to do it. Make him stop it. Maybe he hit him with a low blow a couple times. Let him know. To try to, who knows? Bro, I'm expecting anything in this fight. Because I see one guy that's angry, that's mad, he has a lot of hatred, and there's no telling what he's going to do in that ring. I think it's going to be more than just laying the right hand. I think he's going to do all kind of crazy shit. I'm telling you, Blood, I won't be surprised, dog. I'm telling you.
I won't be surprised. Malik Scott, though, man. Malik Scott is still in the early stages of his training career. When you think back on great trainers like Eddie Futch and Benton and all of them guys, those guys had put decades into the sport as trainers and had
Right.
worked with several different fighters. This is like his first big project right here.
Right.
He's got
Right.
Deontay Wilder going against. So he's still in the unknown at this time. So this is his chance to step up and show us that, hey, he's serious as a trainer, right? Because he's at the beginning. He could do this for decades to come. This
But
is
you know
the
what,
very
though?
beginning of his career as a trainer.
Blood, he's been there, but he's really, honestly, he's been there for years, though.
He's been around. He's been around
Yeah.
the block, and he's learned, and he's been there, and he's been advised himself by a lot of great trainers. He was over there and all with them too. So he's been advised. He's one of those guys who's been around for a long time. So he was kind of molding out into becoming a trainer, but now he's the head trainer. So this is something new for him as far as being the head trainer, you know. So he's got decades of that to come. So this is his first big project. So we can't be too hard on him yet because we don't really know yet. You know.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. Hey, Big Egg Shake Farm. I'm gonna let you talk, then I'm gonna address the super chat. Go ahead, fam.
Oh, you seen what their motto is, right? Glass eye glass, eye for an eye. I think I think their plan is to play dirty, not cheat, but I think they're trying to get ugly and push that line as far as they can without, you know, a disqualification.
Yeah. I mean, and they should. They should.
Yeah,
I
agree.
Lennox Lewis did it. Tyson did it. Holyfield did it. Holyfield used to headbutt and everything. Like Tyson, he'll throw that hook, and if he miss it, he hit you with the elbow, the forearm. So, bro,
I'm just worried that
Ali used to pull you behind the head. So,
I just hope he doesn't get too emotional. Because did you see that training clip that the PBC put out where he's going, I only have to do half of that. He's not what they think he is. He's a cheater. He looked very emotional. I'm kind of worried about that.
Yeah, I got it. I played that last week where he said, I don't have to do half of the stuff I'm working on. You know, he said, I only have to do half of that. He said, he don't have to do half of that. You know, he's a cheater. That's the only reason he beat me. And that's the thing. Like, okay. You know, so, bro, we won't know till October, man. We won't know till the 9th, man. Basically, man. If this fight turn out the way I think it's going to turn out, I'm going to be like, man, I've seen it before, man. You know, he's going to have to fight with control, rage, calm. Listen to Malik Scott. You know, hopefully, because I do think Mark Breland, I have no problem with him firing Mark Breland. I had a problem with him saying that Mark Breland spiked his water. That's what I had a problem with, and he didn't provide proof of that. But that's neither here nor there. But because trainers get fired all the time. But if Mark, hopefully I think that Mark Breland ran his course because whatever he was telling Wilder, it wasn't getting to him anymore. So maybe Malik Scott is that voice that can trigger something to get Wilder to listen.
Right.
So that's a possibility too. You know, because sometimes you see what I'm saying, Damien? Like sometimes, you know, you get tired of hearing the same voice. So maybe Malik Scott is that guy. He could be the guy. I don't know. I could be 1,000% wrong, brother. I could.
Apparently, he never listened to Mark Breland anyway. And then for several months after, before he even got rid of Mark Breland didn't even have his updated number. Now, who wants to stay in there with a guy and work with them when you don't even have his updated number and he's not listening to you anyway? So it's partially Mark Breland's fault for not coming out of camp. If he was working with somebody, you have a business partner, right? You're working with somebody. They cut you they update their number, and now you don't have their new number. Aren't you gonna feel some kind of way about that?
Yeah. They wanted them out of there. No, you know what I thought? I'm gonna be honest with you. You guys might think I'm conspiracy theory, but I won't be surprised if Malik Scott, he wanted that head trainer position, right? And they, you know, it's no telling who was putting what in Wilder's ear as well. I'm serious, bro. Like all jokes aside,
I had the same thought.
Like, you know, I don't have any proof of this.
Never the head trainer though, Coach.
Who was the head trainer?
JD's was the head trainer.
What JD's was doing?
They just said he was that's the title they gave him. I don't think he was doing nothing. But he was.
I think he just had that title because he was
the head trainer. Breland was not the head trainer.
I think he just had that title because that was, you know, he was the original. That was his old guy, his OG.
Yeah. Right, but when you have that title, you get paid that price too.
Okay.
And JD's is his manager as well. So, you know, shout out to Jamie Nieto. For dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He says nothing but love to the panel. Just my opinion. I could be wrong. We'll see. Yeah. We'll see. The thing is that's what makes this fight so intriguing because of the drama, the unknowns. One camp is saying we gonna knock him out. Sugar Hill is saying, and Fury saying we gonna knock him out. So you got two guys who are saying the exact same thing about each other, and you know there's animosity there between each other. You know what I mean? Fury feels like Wilder don't want to give him his credit for beating him. Wilder feel like Fury cheated him, right? So I'm anxious to see who is the referee going to be. We had issues with the referee in the first fight, which was I forgot the brother's name. The first fight, Jack Reese. We had issues with him because they said he did a long count with Fury. So now we got a black referee in the second fight. That referee was a crab in the bucket referee. He conspired. You know, he wanted to watch Fury to beat Wilder. Okay, so now who is going to be the referee in the third fight? Like, we don't know this. You know, who's going to be the referee in the third fight? Who's picking the referee? You said
I thought that you said that it'd be good to have young Pharaoh up in there.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, yeah.
Now I'm messing with you. I'm messing
young
with you. I'm
Pharaoh,
messing with you, Coach.
Mr. Lewis Farrakhan,
when Coach be talking that shit.
Umar Johnson. I just want. I just like. All I want is this here. Regardless of what happened, I want everybody to walk away and say, you know what, man, we ain't really got no complaints about nothing. Absolutely. Check Tyson Fury's glove 20 times. Have the FBI there. Have Department of Homeland Security check this guy's gloves on camera in front of millions. You know, check it. You know, check it. You know, JD's, you check it. Deontay Wilder, you check it. Malik Scott, you check it. Mauricio Suleiman, you check it. Let people in the audience check it. Let members of the LDBC be right there to check it. Do whatever. Let everybody check the gloves. Are you satisfied with it? You know, who's gonna be the referee? Check the gloves 30 times, and then we'll see what happens. This brother said, he said Burger Time said Mike Ortega was booked for July 24th. Okay, Mike Ortega, right? Okay, Mike Ortega, he's Cuban, right? No, he's Mexican. Is Mike Ortega Mexican? Okay, good. All right, good. So we had a black referee, we had a white referee, now we got a Hispanic referee. Hopefully, this will solve the referee conspiracy. Hopefully that'll work out. That's all I'm saying. Let's get this shit over with, man, and we see what we got, man. That's all I want, brother.
Hey, Coach,
Listen.
Can you ask one question though, man?
What's that?
When do they have this glove inspection? Has that already happened yet? Have they had the first part of that glove inspection, or how does that work? What day does that happen?
They have the glove inspection the night before the fight. So what happens is, this is what Tommy Brooks told me. But what happens is you'll see, the fighters. They was it the night before the fight or the day? No, the day. I think it's the day before the weigh-in. Sorry about that. The day before the weigh-in, they have they do the inspection of the gloves. Wilder and Fury will be in the room together, just like they was in the first fight and the second fight. They pick which gloves they want. Wilder's going to be in the room with Fury. Fury's going to be in the room with Wilder. This is how Anthony Joshua and Usyk done it as well, right? And when Wilder pick his gloves, Fury looks and his team will be right there, check and see, okay, this is what he's going to work with. Okay, cool. They sign off on it. They do 2 pair of gloves for each fighter, right? Wilder's going to be in the ring watching, in the back room, watching what gloves Fury picks. He's going to put them on, try them on, 2 pair of gloves. So the commission says, hey, Wilder, do you have a problem with the gloves that Fury is wearing? He says no. They sign off on it, put them in the bag, they lock them in the safe. They say, Fury, do you have a problem with the gloves Wilder's wearing? He'll say no. They'll sign off on it, put them away. Now, that's how that works. These fighters do not see these gloves until the night of the fight. This how it works. Now, how Fury got weights in his gloves after that, I don't know.
Well, I hope they have all eyes on the situation this time. I haven't heard anything about the glove inspection, but you just explained it to me very well. So I appreciate that. So hopefully that all goes smoothly, man. And if they have any issues, hopefully Wilder don't go in there with the mentality like everything is wrong with every pair of gloves, because we still ain't got through this hurdle yet.
No, and then guess what? They even wear horsehair gloves. The horsehair gloves don't really have that much padding in it. Listen, That Sergey Kovalev used to wear those gloves, and also Marcos Maidana. If you remember the Marcos Maidana Floyd Mayweather fight, Floyd Mayweather paid him I think $1 million. Say, no, you ain't fighting with those gloves. Now, those gloves was approved by the commission. There's nothing illegal about horsehair gloves, but Floyd Mayweather was so adamant, even though these gloves are not illegal, I'm not going to allow you to hit me with those gloves. So I'm gonna pay you $1 million. This is documented. He paid him $1 million, and Ortiz, Maidana had to wear a different pair of gloves. He took the million. You pay me $1 million to wear a different pair of gloves. I wear a different pair of gloves myself. You know what I mean? But that's what happened. So yeah, man. So let's get that out the way. Get the referee out the way. Now the water bottle stuff, that's going to be between Malik Scott. You know, the towel, all that stuff there. The costume, that's all of that is in his control. I hear he's going to wear another costume to the ring. I hope we don't get none of that again either, you know. So
not that same kind. We can't do that again.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So it is what it is, man.
I know he's not going to do it, but I prefer he go Tyson style.
Yeah, Tyson style. You know, Tyson style. Just the towel cut out. You know, it is what it is. You mean business this time? Yeah. You know, it is what it is. Right this time we mean business. We coming for the kill, and it is what it is, man. Listen, Damien, I'm gonna let everybody wrap up. Damien, is there anything you want to say, my brother, before we wrap up?
I'll be back. What's that, Sunday? Get me a good laugh and see what happens.
All right, fam, man. Listen, man. Salute to my brother Damien, man. Round of applause, man. Egg Shake Forum. Egg Shake, is there anything else you want to say before we close out, my brother?
Nothing much. Just thanks for having me. And I had this video that is related to what you were talking about today.
Yeah, you send it to him. I got it. I got it. We're gonna address it. We're gonna address it this week. I promise you.
Okay. Yeah. Anyways, well, salute to everybody in the chat and have a good week.
Yes, sir, man. Salute to Egg Shake Forum, man. Salute to my brother Egg Shake Forum, man. Keep sending me that content, fam. And my brother Blood, man, Retro, man. Give everybody his social media, man. Give everybody his social media, man. How they can get in contact with you on YouTube.
Man, y'all could check me out over at Blood Boxing on YouTube or Retro Boxing and Documentaries. I have some documentaries coming out, and we're going to keep it going, baby. Hey, Coach, thanks a lot for having me, my brother. It's
yes, sir, man.
Great.
Yes, sir. This brother is a boxing. I look at you as a boxing historian. I know you probably don't look at yourself like that, but you know, it's a lot of stuff you know, bro. And your wisdom is very valuable in the sport of boxing. I look at you, Kurt Anderson, scrapbook boxing. It's like the checks and balances, because you have the myth and the stuff that been going around the internet that's not true, and then you have the guys who really know what the deal is and just lay out the facts. And have the receipts too, because it's documented. So,
hey, man, enjoy that Florida weather too, man. At some point, we gonna get up, man, and gather up a few of us and have a barbecue at some point.
Yeah, man, for real though, man. Absolutely,
something. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get something going on this next coming summer. You know what I'm saying? And,
yeah, man, for sure, man. Man, much love to you, brother.
Yeah. Okay, much peace, love, Coach. All
yes,
right,
sir.
Y'all.
Hey, y'all, please subscribe. Please subscribe to my brother Blood Retro Boxing and Document. Listen, Retro Boxing and Documentaries, and also Blood Boxing. Either one of those. Retro Boxing and Documentaries and Blood Boxing. Before we go, you know how we do it. We're gonna do it OJ Juman style. Shout out to Karma Serene, who was here earlier. Shout out to my brother Damien, who was here as well. Shout out to Egg Shake Forum and Bon Scott. Shout out to Big Murph in the building, and shout out to Toon, who was here as well. Shout out to Alexander, and shout out to Eddie Val. Shout out to DJ Black Charm. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Jamie Nieto. What's going on, brother? Shout out to Shelton Moore, my main man, Shelton Moore, my brother. Shout out to Bon Scott. Shout out to Eddie Val. Shout out to your boy Jaquez. Shout out to Ralph. Right, you know Ralphie was here. Shout out to Ralphie, man. Please subscribe to Ralphie Ralphie Dawkins on Combat Radio YouTube channel. Shout out to Burger Planet. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Jeff Lucietta. Shout out to the Queen Lisa Bales. Shout out to Andrew Baxter. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Eddie Seteta. What's going on, my brother? Shout out to one more again. Oh, shout out to my main man, Big Ronald Finkley in the building. Shout out to my brother Jawan, who came through earlier. I didn't even give him a shout out. Shout out to Paul Evans and shout out to Ava. Shout out to War Week Radio. What's going on, my brother?
Okay.
Let's see. Shout out to, I didn't even see him come in. Shout out to Max Sullivan. What's going on?
Okay.
Shout out to Big Murph in the building. Big Murph.
Okay.
Shout out to Andy C in the building.
Okay.
Shout out to, who else we have? I think, shout out to BK Boxing.
Okay.
Shout out to Sporting Icons who was here earlier as well.
Okay.
Shout out to the Safe Moon, Evergrove.
Okay.
Shout out to Andrew Baxter once again. Shout out to BK Boxing. Shout out to Pro Boxing Media. Shout out to what the brother name is Renee Box Show. What's going on, fam? Shout out to DeMarcus Mac. What the lick read? Shout out to shout out to Menace 101. Yeah, shout out to the trolls who said that and shout out to the YouTube channel who said that he gonna put hands on me when he see me. Hopefully you'll see me soon, and good luck with that. Shout out to the trolls who call me Cool Uncle Toms and sellouts. Peace. Love you guys. Shout out to Alvin Lindsay. Oh yeah, shout out to KQ Boxing, man. KC Boxing, man. Brother with the LDBC. He's a good channel. He's a good guy. Got much love for that brother. Hopefully the Alphabet Boys don't force him to dislike me. But if he do, I still got love for the brother. Shout out to KC, man, the OG. Much love to that brother. Shout out to Jeff Luciano, my brother. Shout out to Bruce Goals in the building. The OG Bruce. Shout out to Paul Evans once again. Shout out to Bill. Shout out to Blitz Bain. What's happening, brother? Shout out to, if I forget you, please forgive me. Shout out to the Queen Arlette. Shout out to Thomas Jones. Shout out to James Carter. Shout out to King K.O. Shout out to Arthur Hawkins. Shout out to Opender. What's going on, fam? I think we got everyone. Guys. If I forgot you, please forgive me. If I forgot you, please forgive me. Oh yeah, shout out to Alvin Lindsay. Shout out to what the brother name? Shout out to the Dundada. Dang, I forgot the brother name who was on earlier, man. Rod Rib Shows. What's going on, fam? Andrew Baxter. Man, I'm forgetting this brother, man. Man, brother, you know, brother, please forgive me if I forgot your name, bro. I'm trying to find you in the chat and I forgot you. Shout out to Demond Hickman. James Carter, what's going on, fam? And Alvin Lindsay, what's going on? I forgot the brother name, man. Shout out to my brother Charlo in the building. Once again, it's our boy Coach Malachi Williams signing out for New Media Today USA Boxing. We going 7 days this week, guys. One brother said, Coach, did you get my super chat? Hold on. Hold on. Jamie Nieto, Coach, did you get my last super chat? Yes, I did. I did get the last super chat, fam. I gave you a shout out on it, and I read it. Shout out to my brother Teach. That's who it is, Teach. Shout out to Teach, man. I almost forgot you, fam. Once again, we riding 7 days a week this week, guys. Shout out to Black Magic. What's going on, fam? 7 days, guys. We're hosting a fight live. We're doing a live fight party. We're gonna call it the way we see it, right down the middle, regardless of who wins, who wins. We're gonna call it the night of the fight, and I will be on Sunday. The next day I will be on. So other than that, don't meet me there, beat me there. See you guys tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget to clock the merch. New Media Today, USA Boxing.store. Also, guys, turn on the notification icons so you'll get an alert when I post another video when we go on live again. And don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Much love and peace to everybody. And shout out to the trolls and the haters. We'll see you guys again. Once again, New Media Today, USA Boxing. See you guys tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.